Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tournament Poker Fest Melbourne, proudly presented by the Australian Poker Tour. Jamie Hall here, APT Media, absolutely loving this stunning venue that we have for this poker festival. We are at the Oakwood Premier in the heart of Melbourne city centre, and this final table, streaming table, is coming to you from the 41st floor in the Strato Bar. It is absolutely beautiful up here. Really such a nice location for these players to be playing out the final table. We unfortunately do not have Braden Jinx with us for this series. He does have some other commitments, so we're going to be moving on with some other guest commentary from some other pros, some players, and some staff members. I am joined at the moment by APT TD, Adam Burke, legend in the game. Hello Adam, how you going?
How we doing, Jamie?
Yeah, very well mate, very well. How stunning is this?
Oh, the view up here is spectacular. They've done a great job here. I mean, you can see in the background of some of these shots, that's just an amazing view up here. Getting this table alone up here was its own feat,
yeah,
if you could say so. These RFID tables are quite large.
It was literally centimetres, I think, either side from fitting in the lift to get this up here. So it almost never happened, but thankfully the laws of physics just allowed it to go ahead. We're joining the final table here. We're going to get a bit of commentary from Adam. I won't be staying on too long, just doing a little brief intro, and then a bit later on we should hopefully be getting Jabba to join. but Adam will talk us through some of the play going on and some of the players as well. And we hope that we can provide you another great entertaining stream for the Australian Poker Tour. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to streaming all the events, well, all of the marquee events from up here for the next, what was it, 10 days?
10 days.
10 days.
Going to be streaming as much as possible up here. It's great to have our first event, the Dracakis Players Championship, up here with a solid field of 113 people. Absolutely smashed the guarantee of 75,000. And we'll join some of the action. We've got Hexa here, who's a chip leader with a 1.3, just over 1.3 million. Mr. Van Pocket here, putting in the little raise with ace queen suited. Corey folds. Get around to the other Ben we've got. To the big blind, don't think much is happening. Gets through. I'd also like to talk about some of the other events we got. Tomorrow we've got the Flipper. In honour of the great man Shane Warne himself. It's a $123,000 starting stack, starting at 1:23 p.m. With 23-minute blind levels. That's going to be a great event itself. The grind day 2 will be up and running tomorrow as well. So no short action here at the APT, at the Oakwood Premiere. Get a nice little raise here with pocket eights with Ben to 45,000. Hexa in the big blind with 10-8 off, considering. And we have a call. I'm going to go see a flop. 8s versus 10-8. Ooh, that's an interesting flop. Open ender for Hexa. Benjamin, second pair. Want to go check, check, see a turn. Option here on Hexa, plenty outs. Lex to bet 55,000. Interesting spot here for Ben. Doesn't seem to be much out there. Pre-flop action doesn't seem to think that he's beat here, so I'd be definitely putting in the call, as he does. Going to see a river. Action back to Hexa. I believe we'll be joined in the commentary booth soon by the one and only Jabba. So Hexa betting at 75,000. Very interesting spot for Ben. Be a third of his stack to call this. Long, hard think about this one from Ben. Wondering what he can beat. Pair of 8s here is good a lot of the time on this board texture. But for a 30-year stack, it's a very interesting spot to be in. Lex to let it go. Once again, the APT is proud to bring it from the Oakwood down here in Melbourne. It is an absolutely beautiful place. We have 3 levels of gaming tables here. Just the view up here is magnificent. Love being up here, love coming up to see it. Action on Corey with the ace-jack suited under the gun. Likes to raise it up to 40,000. Folds around to the small blind. Hexer elects to let it go. And Ben lets his 10-3 suited go. As I said, an interesting day of tournaments here tomorrow. We've got the grind day 2. Starting at 2 o'clock. You can buy in for the first couple of levels on that thing. Then a break. So that's going to be a great tournament itself. The big PLO's on tomorrow as well. And the Melbourne Champs will have a satellite tomorrow. Melbourne Champs is going to be a big event itself. Full 10 days available on the APT site. But what a great series it is. If you haven't got to check it out, get on there. With the help of Dazzler Tickets, they've been a great partner of ours. Ooh, sorry, back to the action. Mr. Lau here, waking up with ace-king suited. 655,000. Lex to raise to 40,000. Frank making the call with king 10 off. You are thinking about getting a bit fancy with this 9-7 off on the button. Lex to put the raise in. Looks like 130,000. Going to be an interesting spot here from Chun. Does he elect to jam or does he? Oh, Hexer. Didn't even see him in there. King Jack off from Hexer. This looks like it could be a very interesting pack flop if we get to see one. $95,000 to call here from Chun. Elects to go all in with his ace-king suited. Fold straight away from Frank. And a fold. Actions on Hexer with king jack off.
2000. 12. Fold 12. C2 range. C2. Fold.
All right, everyone. I'm joined here by the one, the only himself, Mr. Jabba, an absolute legend here in the poker scene. Jabba, how are we doing?
Doing very well, mate. I busted in 10th spot in this event, so
I didn't want to bring it up myself. I'm glad you did.
good to be here.
Just one off. How good is the view up here?
Oh, mate, sensational.
I mean, I think you'd be
Absolutely
rather sitting on the table, though. But
I wouldn't be. Right. Oh, I don't know. I've got an espresso martini in my hands right now and enjoying the view. I mean, Tony's done an amazing job here. It's one of the best final table settings I've ever seen. Absolutely amazing.
absolute jam-packed of talent on this final table as well.
Indeed.
It was definitely a strong tournament turnout.
It was a very good turnout for an opening event. Alan Palmer made quite well. So I'm looking forward to see how he plays on this final table.
We've got Hexa here, who's pretty decent chip leader at 1.3 million. A couple of short stacks, but nothing that can't come back from. Chip in a chair, as they say. I know it's very ironic. Back in the action here. What do you think here with ace-7?
So pockets is open, does he?
All right, Ting takes that one down. So how long have you been playing poker for here in Melbourne?
Oh, I've been playing for a long time, almost 20 years I'd say now, so
It's a great
veteran of the
scene down
game.
here.
Veteran of the game.
What do you think about all this poker that's joining Melbourne again?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, it's been in the making for a long time, and it's good to see, as I said, such a great venue and excellent hospitality and stuff's been done by Tony, and hopefully the Melbourne crowd get behind it all.
It'd be nice to see. These next 10 days are going to be absolutely jam-packed.
Absolutely.
We've got Frank waking up with Jack 10 off.
Yep, Jack 10 off with, looks like
UTG
14
plus
bigs.
1. Lex
He's
raised
opened
to
it.
50. Hexa here with 9-7 suited. As the chip leader, how would you play hands like this?
Where is he sitting? Is he in the, I can't see the positions here.
+3.
+3. He's the chip leader, he's called the open.
Corey here with an interesting position. You've got a raise, a flat call from the chip leader. You're sitting there with pocket 7s. Straight in the cutoff. Elects to fold it. We're going to go to a flop. Sorry, I missed Ting. Oh,
Alan.
actually,
he's
wait
not
a
letting this
second.
one go.
Wait a second.
He's not letting this one go, that's for sure.
Short stacked here, 275,000, ace king suited. I think there's only one move here.
That's it, and he'll get double folds. He goes.
Exactly what we expected. Frank sitting there in a precarious position. Raise first in with Jack 10 off. Get raised by just someone who's covered you.
Played Frank earlier today. He's definitely got some courage on the poker field. Doesn't mind a bluff or two. Very entertaining to watch.
Frank actually considering this.
think he's just putting the act on. We'll see.
We've all done that on a final table, haven't we?
You don't want to, let Alan know he's folding too easy there. And Hex will obviously let it go too. Give Alan a bit of a sweat.
Yeah.
Not that he's sweating with Ace King of 15 bigs, whatever he's got.
I was actually watching Hexer as well. He didn't mind
Getting amongst it.
getting amongst it at all.
Yeah, some decent players on here, that's for sure. Creative ones, not many nits around, so we should see some action. I'm not too sure about seat 1, I didn't play with him.
That's the other Benjamin, Mr. LeBlanc.
Yeah, he's from the States, I believe. Is that right?
I believe so.
So we got the Jackson Water event on tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier. It's the flipper event.
Yep.
It's
123, 600k start stack or something?
Yeah, 600 big blind starting stack, 123,000 starting stack, starting at ironically 123 in the afternoon. 23 minute blind levels.
In honour of Shane Warne, the son.
Yes, the great man himself, the Victorian himself.
Beautiful. Ben Pockets with the 5-4 suited. It's good. Folds it. Corey in the hijack folding.
Ben on the cutoff. That's pretty easy. Now we've got Ting getting amongst it on the button with the 9-3 suited.
Ting.
Oh, another interesting one for Alan.
Ooh.
Pocket fours here with 415,000. What would you do here?
I think Alan's looking at the stack size and just deciding whether he wants to climb the ladder or rip this, but it wouldn't be too unreasonable if he wants to rip versus the button open. And he does that.
There we go. I think Mr. Lau will be avoiding this one. Ting probably putting a little Hollywooding on here for the camera.
I'd say so. He's got a chip stack to open, so he's got to put pressure on those mid stacks.
Hex is still with the $1.3 million lead. Ben LeBlanc with 190,000.
So short stack's got just under 10 bigs.
Yeah, it gets interesting spots here when you get 10 big blinds, isn't it?
Yeah, some people are going to play to ladder climb and play the value of their chips in dollar cents rather than tournament chips. Other people aren't going to really care too much about the ladder climbing, so it's going to create some interesting dynamics depending on what style you're choosing.
Oh yeah, some people are looking for the ladder and some people are looking for the win.
That's it.
It makes a very
And
interesting
I
dynamic.
reckon at least about 2 or 3 of these players don't care about the ladder climbing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That does also make an interesting final table.
Indeed.
Benny Pocket, loving picking up the 5-4 again.
Yeah, 2 in a row. Was it 2 in a row?
Yeah, that was 2 in a
Should've
row.
opened that one, I reckon.
Corey with the Ace King offsuit here. Excuse my French.
King offsuit with Corey. He'll have an open, obviously.
Makes it hard for Ben when he's got less than 10 big blinds and he keeps picking up hands like 6 high, doesn't it?
Not good at all. Really want to find hands at this stage of the tournament as a short stack.
So what hands are you kind of looking for in these positions?
The opener was Corey. He's got a under 30 big blind stack. I mean, if I'm a 10 big blind stack, you're rolling with, ace 10 upwards sort of thing. I guess that.
This could be an interesting hand. King, queen off.
He's in the small blind here, is he?
Yes, he's in the small blind.
There we go. This is going to be some fireworks.
Oh, and Frank. Frank wakes up with the aces with 195. I think we know what's happening here. Little Hollywood first.
Yeah. Corey's going to get the bad news. Should get out the way.
I've commentated a few of these, though. Some of these would surprise you, the action that... We just got a 3-bet.
Oh, yeah.
80,000.
That's suspicious, isn't it?
That
Off his
is
stack.
super suspicious.
It's very strong.
Let's see if Corey can sniff this one out.
Don't think he's going to sniff it out,
It's
unfortunately.
very hard to do with ace king, isn't it? Even though it looks very suspicious, you've got a hand like ace king. I feel like
I think he's counting his chips, thinking he's going to double. Or knock him out, should I say.
There we go.
And it goes. Chun will get out the way.
The old 4-bet to 250,000. Alarm signal should be going off for Chun.
There it goes,
absolutely they are.
You're going to see the bad
Here we
news.
go, all in. It's going to take a lot from Corey to get this one.
Got the worst shape you can be in.
We're going to go see a flop. Oh, that's a hard one to come back from.
Some running outs here.
No, I think that's all over. Frank Mead will get the double up he's so desperately been looking after. But that hurt Corey a bit. I think he lost, 40% of his chips in that hand.
Yeah, bad news for Corey there.
It's always hard when you get to the final table and you see hands like that.
Yeah, you've really got to run good on those
You've
F2s.
really got to run good. It's not just about winning the flips, but getting in positions like that.
Yeah.
But geez, this price pool's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful
even the
price pool.
next person to go out will pick themselves up just about 3,000 and 31,000 up top for an opening event. That's just
It's sensational.
that's sensational. Smash the guarantee too.
Did smash the guarantee.
Yeah.
Very good start. I mean, anyone that comes down here and sees this venue, I mean, they should all be. It's unbelievable.
I'm looking in the chat. Is that Max Power on commentary? Yes, that is I get many names wherever I go. Max Power is one of them.
Max Power.
Yeah. You ever seen the Simpsons episode where Homer gets the name off, changes his name and gets the name off the hairdryer? Yeah. So they started calling me Max Power in some of these places.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you, CK, for that one.
It's funny. I actually don't watch any poker at all, so.
It's a very interesting.
Following these screens for me is quite, as I said at the start, quite difficult to see where the action's at. I'm kind of getting used to it now, but
it does
for
take a
someone
little
that
bit of
plays
getting
a fair
used
bit, I don't watch much poker. Oh, Lee Warren.
Lee Warner's
Oh,
just trying to chat.
you know Lee?
Yeah, I know Lee.
G'day, Leapin. It's the JT here, mate. How are you, buddy? Alan raising it up there with the 10-8 suited.
Oh, got aces
Oh,
again
we're
here.
gonna
Oh, Frank just gets the double up with aces, and now he wakes up with ace-queen against aces.
Frank's off 20-odd bigs. He should be jamming this here, and he's going to run into aces. Alan will get out of the way. I'm not sure how Frank will play it, though. He might even elect to call. He's a bit of a different sort of player.
Very, very tricky he's played.
Yeah.
Doesn't mind getting amongst it, but
Yeah.
out of the small blind, there's not many moves you can do here when someone 3-bets you to.
Did you mean bigger arms than me, Lee?
Someone in the chat, the guy in seat 1 has big arms than you, Jabs.
That's all right, Leapin. I'm getting old, mate. The arms are shrinking.
At least
And
you've got
he's
arms.
3-bet, okay. Did he jam or 3-bet that? Ace Queen.
Ace is 3-bet. Ace-queen is
Oh,
yet to act.
sorry, my bad. Yeah, aces was first. Yeah.
75 to...
Okay.
This is an interesting spot, 450,000.
I'd say he's calling. So he does play very differently.
Yeah, it's
So
an
he's a
interesting
flop.
spot. Well, it's a very, very dry board,
Yeah.
considering it's a blind versus blind hand.
It was cut off, open, small blind, 3-bet.
Mm.
Yep. And then a cold call. Yep. I'm not sure if Frank will get out the way from a C-bet here. Oh, he's donk leading, is he?
So,
Is he donk lead that?
oh, he's open jammed.
I think he open jammed, yeah.
He open jammed and he
I
got
would
the
have,
call.
rather seen the all-in pre there, but that's
Yeah.
all right. He's got the bad news again. Aces almost back-to-back, was it?
Yeah, he had the aces
Yeah.
against Corey's ace-king, and then
a couple hands later.
a couple hands later. Oh, drawing to a 10.
He's got
No,
it. No.
doesn't get there. So we lose Mr. Frank. Well played.
Frank, he did play well.
He had a great
He
opening
ran,
event.
he ran an unbelievable bluff on me.
Oh, did he?
Oh, it was-
Tell us about it. What did he do?
he opened under the gun off 30 big blinds. I 3-bet. He'd been 4xing actually. He only min raise, so I 3-bet from the big blind with a ace-4 offie.
Mhm.
The board came 10-7 deuce. I C-bet about 33%, and he whacked in 30 big blinds with king 3 of clubs. I folded obviously my ace high, and he showed me.
Oh,
There was
wow.
about 19 left. I had a stack.
Oh, Mr.
So
Drosky,
he wasn't
welcome.
caring at all about making the cash. He was really playing. I gave him the big congratulations. It was a great hand.
Oh, look. If you've got the guts, you can go very, very deep in these tournaments. But it's not just about skill. There's got to be a lot of luck involved.
Yeah.
Winning those flips.
He actually said he had a tell on me. I was concerned, so I'm going to go home and look in the mirror while I'm playing to see these tells, you know. He goes, I got your tells. I said, oh,
That's
King
a big call.
3 suited.
That's a big call.
Eight-handed we were. UTG Open call 3, but ruined me.
So he's living rent-free in the head for the rest of the tournament he was.
So we got still got the, you're telling us the big chip lead, haven't we? Yeah.
I think it's, very balanced out now. And Hexer as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see what's
roughly
there,
on the
Yep.
roughly on the same. Two big stacks sitting next to each other.
there.
Benny LeBlanc's still trying to find a hand over here with less than 10 big blinds.
Yeah. It's 40-minute level still on this FT?
Yes, definitely 40-minute level still.
Great.
But what a great tournament to start off with. There was huge playability in it, wasn't there?
No, it was really deep stack and a couple
really player friendly.
Day 2 was can max late reg with could reg on day 2 with 25 bigs and max late reg with 17, I believe, which was great.
Great.
A lot of play in it. Average stack was about 35 bigs with 20 players left, which was really good.
That's what you want when you get to these final tables.
Absolutely.
Just a
You
bit
want
of
some
playability.
playability.
Yeah, you don't want to get to the final table
and just be in jam or fold mode.
Yeah,
you know?
especially when you're playing for this kind of money.
Yeah, absolutely. But you expect that from Tony. He puts on a
great event.
Great event. He always swears. He doesn't just make them crapshoots. So they time out.
And the monk himself, they put a lot of work into these tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, look at this room. Look at the background. It's even better when you're here.
It absolutely
is. It's unbelievable. Like I'm in here now. I'm actually almost enjoying sitting back, relaxing with this view, than sitting on the table. It's just unbelievable. You don't get to appreciate it when you're sitting on there. Although I wouldn't mind the money, but
that bar in the background's beautiful as well, isn't it?
Fantastic. Yeah.
How's the espresso martini? You
might have to get yourself one, I think, Bergie.
I think it might be.
I said to Hash, I have to do a bit of commentary, but I need an espresso martini in my hand. So we've got an all in here, have we?
Yeah.
Queen 8. Where's you gone all in from? It's Hexer.
From the small blind.
Small blind. Okay, just blind v blind.
Blind.
And big blind's got 15 odd bigs, is it?
15 odds.
Is big blind pocket? Yep. So he's just leaned on pocket there, Queen 8.
Don't worry about Java, guys. He's just learning to.
I'm learning to read the
He's
the
learning to read the
screen.
board.
If I sound a bit warped, it's just because I'm learning here, guys.
Blinds are still 10,000, 20,000 with a 20,000 big blind ante. 8 left here in this opening event at the APT. Poker Fest Melbourne, they're calling it, and I think that's exactly what it is. Just a festival of just nothing but poker.
Plenty of poker.
Oh, and a few espresso martinis. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This Ben guy, is he a pro? Is he played? Or?
Look, I've got to tell you, I don't know much about the guy.
Yeah, okay.
I watched him play a little bit while I was watching the tournament down there, and he seemed very calm and cool, like he's done this before.
Alan with the 7s here.
Oh, here we go. Flex to raise up to 40,000.
+2.
Folds around. Hector on the button.
He's got the big stack. He could throw in a 3-bet here. He's quite aggressive. Alan off 20 odd bigs. He's just called, has he?
Looks like he's just called, yes.
Yep. Alan won't like that if the big stack calling behind. He'll be going the floppers at 2.715.
Corey's rocking up with the kings here.
Oh, Corey's loving life.
Yeah, he's...
Alan will get out the way here, I'd imagine. Where's Alan raised from? Yeah, +2. It's going to put a huge dent in Alan's stack if he calls this off.
Leave him, 2.5 big blinds?
Corey's got a decision
3.5.
because he's got a stack that it's not usually going to 3-bet, and he really doesn't want to jam it.
But he has.
Stuck
it all in here, 370,000.
Alan's going to have to fold this, I think.
I don't know. I watched Alan's play down there a bit. He's...
I would say with the... where's Alan sitting now? He's got 3 shorter stacks, so... I would say he'll...
I reckon he'll get rid of it, but I've seen some crazy things happen from these guys.
Yeah.
Actually giving it a count. A little bit of Hollywood here.
Yeah, we'll see.
A little bit of TV time. I
know-
do like,
I
do
know-
like to see it.
Yeah,
I do like to see it. It gives everyone at the table a bit of questioning.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know Alan's game quite well.
Yeah.
He lets it go.
Yep, gets the fold. Even though you got kings, you're still happy to take it down.
Oh, you're
pre-flop.
not happy to take that down, let me tell you. He wants that double.
Uh,
He wants that double. With kings.
oh, Lee played a lot of poker with C1 during the last series. Solid player. Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he seemed all right. I had a chat to him, but I'm not sure what his
I'll
goal
look
is.
over
Lee.
and see if Matty Marshall will give us a wave. Yep, yeah, Matty Marshall says hi, James.
Oh, Matty.
Nine and a half big blinds for LeBlond. And pocket with, I think it was 13 big blinds, was it?
Yep.
Still plenty of playability. No need to go silly on any of these hands. But, geez, when you
We're finding some hands, aren't we?
hand after hand seems to be
It
a lot
is.
of.
Some top hands.
Chun putting in the raise with ace king off, obviously.
800k stuck. Nice stuck.
Folds around to Corey, 9 deuce. Don't even have to get fancy with that one.
Just a big time now. And Queen 4. You might defend this.
I tried to give you a ways, James, but I can't actually see you guys at the moment. Evening, Liam. Congratulations on your main event win over at the Crown. That was a really great win for you.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
congrats.
I was over there rallying that. It was.
Were ya?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was really good to watch. Knew a lot of the guys in the events.
130,000 130,000. Gotcha. He's defended the big blind here of Queen 4 suited.
Did he just jam? Ah, excellent.
What he's,
Queen 4 suited from Benny LeBlond.
he's just
He's
dog
been
jammed the
sick.
flop, has he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stop and go to.
He's
Yeah,
been
so,
trying to find a hand to jam with.
so he
Queen
had
4
what,
suited,
six
sounded.
and a half bigs. It's called and donk flop. Don't mind this play at all. Ace King's probably going to have to call.
He's given it a lot of thought though.
Yeah, I think he'll come to the decision to call it off, I'd say. Going to work it out, thinking. Finds the call.
Does find the call. So Benny LeBlond at risk, but ahead with 66% equity in the hand.
Some backdoor spades. Let's put a spade for a bit of excitement. A little 10 of spades.
Little 10 of spades. Let's see if you're going over. He calls some
Queen
cards.
4 doesn't want to jack.
Oh, no,
horrible
and he
river there.
spikes the king on the river.
That's brutal.
That is brutal. But well played, Benny LeBlond, getting
Very
this
well
this far. He did play a solid series.
Certainly. Would have liked the double up there though, would have he? Would have put him back
It's
in action.
The river, man. That's
Oh.
it's a brutal thing.
That's why these events are so good, you know, like you need so much luck and just there's so often I hear people so terrified of good players and pros, but there's so much variance and luck involved in these tournaments that you know people shouldn't be scared to play against better players because you know
Well, playing against better players just makes you a better player.
makes you a better player and you know you learn and there's nothing the luck's going to be a huge part of it in live events. It's what's so good to you know get in and play amongst good players. It's one of the only sports where you can do that. You know, the best can play against you know
Athletes at my size can compete against athletes of your size. It's great.
Corey.
Pocket sixes on the button. Putting in the min click.
Ting is called from the is it small blind or big blind?
Now looks like he's called from the big blind.
Yep.
That's an interesting flop. Now if you're Corey here with pocket sixes, how do you find this flop?
Well, this flop is pretty good. See, Ting's going to probably re-raise all his pairs pre. So I'm going to bet a third and try and protect the pot. I
Yep.
don't want to see many turn cards and take it down. Did
the
Ting
betting
come
out.
Did he come out
He
leading?
came
did
out
he?
with a 30,000
No,
bet.
well, you're just going to call, obviously.
Call it. See a turn.
Yeah, he's picked up a little bit of extra equity on the turn. Not going to go anywhere.
What would you do in this position here, Jabba?
If I've got the sixes,
Yeah. So you're facing a bet, which looks like he's about to come out.
there's no chance I'm letting sixes go yet.
It's 60,000, roughly a third of the pot.
Easy call here. The worry for Corey is he's covered, so he'll be thinking, God, he can bust at any time. It's always a worry when you're covered on an FT. But he's
Do you
not
put
going-
many 8s and 9s in the range of big blind when they flatten?
The big blind will have a lot of 8s and 9s
Yeah.
in the range, yeah. Especially he has him covered in chips.
So you like the flat call here, though? Then?
The flat call, yeah. It's
Oh, cutting out some chips.
I think he's just checking his
okay.
stack size out. Yeah. The raise doesn't really achieve anything.
Oh, yeah.
Better probably wouldn't fold.
And you're only getting called by better there, aren't you?
He just wants to bluff catch you. He's got outs when he's wrong. So keep the bluffs alive, and 10 on the river. It's probably going to go check. Oh, he's going again, going for a thin value bet. It's a bad river for Corey. A lot of the draws get in.
About 140,000,
10
roughly
hits a
half the
pair.
pot.
Corey might think he's missed a flush draw in hero, but it is a bad river, that 10. 10 and jack's a bad river for Corey's.
Sorry, I take that back. $160,000 bet.
So it's a big bet, isn't it?
It's just over half the pot.
Oh, it's a really good fold by Corey. It is a bad river card.
It is a bad river
You know.
card. But I think you played that hand very well.
He played
Calling
it
when you need
yeah.
to and let it go when you needed
Yep.
to.
Played it really well. Played a solid game as well.
Corey has played a solid game. He's been... He's made some good runs in some events around here, Corey.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's playing very well. Very good player. I've played against him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Final 7 here. The Dracakis Players Championships. I think everyone's locked up at least 4,600, I believe I saw.
Not a bad payday.
That's not a bad payday, is it? A couple of days of work.
The chip leader here. A million, just under third chip leader, sorry.
So we've got three players in the million now.
Yeah. Oh, 4. There we go, Ting. Ting's climbed
Oh,
in.
jeez, I missed him as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. 4 of them.
Evening out.
Very even, yeah, very much so.
It's going to make some interesting...
I mean, even a double up for many of these other guys here, they're well and truly in it.
yeah. The Chun has raised up the ace-4.
You aren't picking up the
Getting
pocket
very,
tens.
very aggressive open, but he's got the stack to do it. Pocket 10s. Free betting.
Free bet up to 115,000. X is going to get out of the way.
2 big stacks. Ace-4 will probably fold, but...
Comes around to Corey.
He's
Ace 8 off. Lets it go. Oh, here we go.
some fireworks again.
Against
Hands
2
after
big
hands
stacks
here.
too. This will be interesting to see how it plays out.
Very tough spot here for Ting.
Now, if you've got jacks
This is
here
a
facing a raise and a 3 bet,
And it's UTG, and
Yeah.
they've both got stacked. This is a super hard spot.
very, very tough spot to play. What are
Yeah.
you doing here with the small blind here?
I mean... It's such a hard spot. I mean, look at the short stacks.
Because, I mean, if you raise and get
I
jammed on,
did-
you've
yeah.
committed a lot of your
Well, he's
stack
put
here.
in a big raise here, hasn't he?
This is a big raise.
350,000.
4 bet to 350 out of the small blind.
Yeah.
It actually makes it interesting on you one. Small blind 4 betting you, when you got 10s. It is a premium hand, but
Yeah, it's
you're
very hard
going
for
big
10s.
stack versus big stack.
I think he's going to let it go, but Ting has been super aggro, so he might convince himself to stick it. But
Nice, Joel. 18 hands in the final table and 3 setup hands already. We were just talking about that.
he did fold.
He
It's
did
a
fold,
solid
though.
fold. Look, it's a super hard spot for Ting there of jacks. But
Super strong out of the small blind men, 4
UTG's
betting.
open. They're all similar stacks. You've got some 3 short stacks there. I'm really hating life with jacks there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just folded it. The blocker potential, like taking ace king's gonna be
Is
way
there ever
better,
an
but-
option just to flat there with jacks?
I don't like the option to flat. No, not with this high pressure out of position against 2 big stacks. You know,
There's a lot of boards that just you're not enjoying life.
I
if
mean,
they
the
come in.
dynamics of these games, Ting would know exactly at the, under the guns, opening quite wide, ace-4. He probably knows that. He's been playing with them for a couple of days. So, you know, they're going to really go with their reads here and their gut. Very hard decision for tens as well, but he let it go, which I would have done the same.
Good job, Liam. He's jamming. Folding. Oh, Hexa here with pocket fives. Definitely my favourite hand. For absolutely no reason. And I've been paid off on...
Your favourite hand is fives?
Yeah, fives.
Why is that?
Well, mainly my birthday is the 5th of the 5th, but...
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
just seem to always... you always got that one hand where you find a tournament that just...
Fives. I
just helps
very
you out.
rarely hear of a low pair as a favourite hand.
Yeah, I know, it's a very interesting one, but...
Yeah.
But I always find that, as a... Not a very great poker player that I am, I get married to hands way too easy.
Yeah.
Like, I find myself with those jacks, just
you get them
freaking
in.
out
You
a
would,
bit.
yeah,
These
it's
positions.
just a hard spot. The positions, it's UTG and then MP is 3, but it's like you don't block aces, you don't block kings, you don't block queens,
How does the ICM play into this on the final table
Well,
with these jumps? Because
it-
they're not really high jumps at the moment,
they're
but when
not
they
high
start
jumps.
to...
It depends if they're playing it. It's all it does is really give you what your chips are worth as a dollar value. Where you expect it to finish.
Now,
So
blinds are up here, 15-25 with a 25 big blind ante.
I would say Ting's not really worried about the ICM, but as I said, a lot of these players are really playing to win, so which is exciting to watch.
It makes for great TV.
Yeah. So with the 9-5. This from UTG? Oh, he's thought about it, didn't he?
Actually,
He's got the chips. He wants to really get it on, I think. I wouldn't have minded it, I know it's a bit wide, but keep the aggression going,
So do you find yourself when you're playing these sort of situations when you've got a lot of big blinds that you're massively opening up your range, even though there's very similar stacks out there?
I think with the similar, when you are the chip lead, you're naturally going to open up a lot more, and then you're going to see what the table does in response. If they're letting you get away with it, keep going.
Keep going.
Don't worry about the book. Well, the book will say to keep going, but in a lot of situations, don't worry about what the book says because the players aren't playing anything like the book. Try and play the players.
If only everyone played perfectly, right?
Yeah.
I've got the flat call here from 10-8 suited from Chun in the small blind.
He's just called. Yep, big blind. He might he's check back.
Checks it. We're going to go see a flop. Oh, it's flop favouring. Feels like a...
10-8's got the backdoor diamonds here. You'll probably have a little c-bet.
Does feel very much like whoever bets. But in saying that, there was no raise pre-flop.
Yeah.
So the odds of aces and kings in these people's hands are very low. So there's definitely the options to make moves here. But
Sure.
puts the c-bet in, takes it
Gets
down.
it through. Queen 4 gets up the way. He might have caught if the queen of clubs in his hand.
It's amazing the more I talk to players who have been around the scene a long time, the analysis, the deep analysis that we go into with some of these things, like you just mentioned there, if you had
The queen of clubs,
this certain suit, for you guys, it's
it's
it's all natural, but
Yeah.
when you tell a lot of people this, they get really like, well, what do you mean the queen of clubs? But then you can go into deeper, and like I love hearing stories from players who, when they break down hands, why they did what they did, even though from the surface you got no idea. But
when you hear them,
when you hear about it and they break it down, it just makes sense. It's great hearing and watching this sort of play.
Thank you, Luke.
Is this your first time in commentary?
This is my first time. And as I said, one of my first time watching poker as well. All the boys laugh at me. I don't know anyone in the when I watch people on TV.
Yeah, you just got no idea who
I don't know who they are. They say, how do you not know who they are? But look, I enjoy watching it. I just haven't got the time. Married, 3 kids. I like playing it. I like turning up to venues, but I don't mind the commentary either. But
Wife and
it's hard
kids
for me to
makes it hard.
navigate my way around the screen here. Throw 6 tables in front of me, I'll be able to navigate my way around it. Alan,
I think
Jack 9 suited.
I think
Just
we're just
having
waiting
raise
for-
and fold. We missed that.
I
one, did
think
we?
we're waiting for the graphics to catch up.
Took down the pot. Alan's short stack, but a little dark horse. Little dark horse to win this.
Just hitting with
20 odd bigs. Has it blind's gone up yet, or
yeah,
25K?
so we're at
Here we
15,
are.
25, 25.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're sitting at what, 17 big
17
blinds?
bigs, yeah.
Yeah. Still plenty of playability in 17
There
big
is.
blinds. The more I talk to players who have done this a long time, like players like myself hear 17 big blinds and they freak out, but you don't realise how many it actually is.
Yeah, you know. In this situation, I don't think he's too unhappy having 17 bigs, you know. He's still got raised folds up his sleeves. He's got fold equity on jams, on opens.
So we've got the raise to 50 here from Chun, ace 4 suited.
From the cutoff. Ben
Don't
Pocket
think
will
Ben's
fold
going to
that
be
one.
doing much here.
He's spewing. He's calling super wide there, and he finds the 8-3-0. I reckon if that 3 was a club, he would have taken the call.
Defending your big blind. How many people get married to doing that?
I mean, you probably should be defending quite a lot in
Yeah.
these final table spots. You're folding a bit more, but
Yeah.
you know, once you start folding, you know.
I can't call it rejam though. If you jam.
But yeah, you want to defend quite a lot to these min raises. It's just hard when a stack's got you covered and there's so much money up top.
No, I can't call it.
You just fold a little bit more. than you
Stack coverage
than you
makes it
normally
very
would.
interesting when it comes to
Yeah,
how hands are played out.
that's right. Yeah.
Fold. Fold.
It's funny, we went from the first 15 hands to having all these setup hands to...
Yeah, so now just here we go.
Oh, as I speak. Chun, pocket
Pocket
eights,
eights.
puts the raise in.
1 million in chips.
I like what he's doing. He's picking up a lot of hands, but he's also putting some pressure on these players.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Pocket's loving this one. 8-3-0 last hand to the ace king suited. This will be going.
260k. This is...
He's got 260k, so we're just going in pre for
This
a jam.
definitely should be going in.
And eights will call. Eights will definitely call. We'll definitely go to the river here. Pockets is loving life. How happy are you when you've got, 10 bigs and you wake up with ace king suited?
To a raise.
Oh. You're happy with a call. You're happy with
Yep.
picking up the extra chips when he folds. It's just the best.
And as thought, he's put it all in.
Played a good game, Ben. Played for him all on day one. Played really nice.
I saw you playing with him with the final 2 tables.
Yeah, and then as well. He
Yeah.
played a really nice game.
And he got mixed up with some... He got mixed in with a lot of big hands,
Oh,
especially
he did.
on the
He
bubble.
did on the bubble. He almost
Oh,
bubbled
he was-
himself, actually.
I saw
He
that
almost
hand.
blew up 2 big
Yeah.
stacks, yeah.
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 That
Was
was that was a massive pot.
It
The
was a
bubble
big
lasted
pot.
for
What-
25 hands, I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah, it was almost an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was one of the... I was down to four or five big
I
ones.
think there was
with a couple of
I think there
others.
was 3 stacks that were under 5 big blinds.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, we've got the call here.
Yep. So we'll see.
As Jabba so boldly predicted. Oh, and there it is.
Nice flop for Ben.
Oh, club backdoor.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little sweat. There's always a sweat.
There's always a sweat. We do like seeing a sweat though,
Oh,
especially when
love
you're
it.
off the table.
Oh, off the table, it's great to see a sweat. Heart would have been thumping there.
Yeah, you see that. You see that as you finally spike the ace, and then the turn comes in with some quality backdoors. It's never
Nice
easy
double
poker.
up. You
Even
do
when
love
you're
a
ahead,
double
you
up.
just
never easy.
You
It's a
just
sweat. You're an FT and you're sweating that river. Gets the double up though. Ben Pocket at 600k. He's going to be loving that. He's got some playability. Got some 3-bet
Yeah.
folds up his sleeve now.
Absolutely. What does that put him on? Oh, 600,000. Oh, yeah.
25
definitely.
bigs, right?
No, runner.
Yeah, 24.
24 bigs. Sorry.
Yeah, 24 bigs. Yeah.
Got some 3-bet folds up his sleeve. He'll
Yeah,
be loving
absolutely. Yep. None of this,
Alan.
none of this jam or fold kind of stuff. Although that's my favourite type of poker.
it. The jab or folds.
Just
No
jam
decisions
it.
afterwards?
Just jam it. Let the cards run out as they are.
Yeah.
Post flop players, not my strong suit. I'd rather take the gamble. But I guess that's why I'm sitting in my position and you're sitting in yours there, Jabba.
Oh, mate. I like your style though. Jam or fold is pretty cool.
So we've got the raise to 50,000 here in the under the gun
Yeah,
with
Alan.
Jack 10 suited. What do you think of this play?
Oh, look, it's completely fine. It's got very good post
Oh,
playability.
Ben again.
Oh, Ben.
Wait,
Alan's
ace
run.
king and then
Yeah.
back to queens on the button.
A little bit of
But
card
now he
heat
can
here.
actually put in the raise instead of worrying
Can
about
put that.
the,
Oh,
yeah.
well, Alan's off 17 bigs, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, less. It's Alan raised off here.
He's raised to 50,000 off what, 435,000.
Yeah.
So get us 17 bigs, yeah.
Yeah. So he might just click him here.
Yeah.
He might click him.
Puts in the raise to 125,000.
2.5.
Or are you just going to get out of the way?
Alan will probably fold as well.
Teeing with the ace-6 suited. Get a bit of TV time. Think about it. But he does have 1.2 million. Not the best call, but
Not the best
I've
call.
seen these guys. The courage that it takes to some of these guys doing what they do.
Think he'll get up. Oh, he might call it then. I thought he was going to fold this, but
It's a very pretty hand though, the Jack-10 suited, isn't it?
yeah.
Even though you're out of position facing a 3-bet on the final table.
It's a pretty hand indeed, but not with 17 big blinds. Yeah, he folds. Alan's
Oh,
he's folding.
yeah, there.
on
Correct
you,
fold.
Alan.
Correct fold. Good,
Champion.
good fold, Alan. I don't think that decal's right. Alan Pham with 0%.
Oh,
Oh, he is.
maybe he
0% showdown.
maybe he jammed it in.
He's, yeah, 0% at showdown. Is that final table?
Oh, was that at showdown?
I think it was showdown.
Oh.
He hasn't seen a showdown yet.
Poor Alan, getting belted
Nah,
around.
he's just taking down the hands
Oh,
before
that's
they.
all right then. His red line's gone.
Yeah.
Non-showdown winner. They're the toughest ones to play against. In online, you get lines for that, and it's the red line, the non-showdown winning
Yeah.
box. That's your red line, and the blue line is winning at showdown. Players that win without showdown are very tough to play against.
CK, yeah, you just got to jam it in their face. I watched him play the other day. That's what he loves to do.
Jam
That's
it in
his
their face.
That's his favourite saying, CK.
Jam it in their
Yeah,
face, Berkey.
and he always stares at me. He's like, you know what you got to do, Berkey? You got to jam it in their face.
I like it. Teeing with the 8-6-0.
Just 10,000 to call here.
And he's in the big blind, Alan. Yep.
What's the raising with 8-6 off?
It's the pressure on. He's got the chips to do it against Alan, and Alan will be sending this one in the centre. There will be no calling here by Alan. We go into the middle, and 8-6 is going to fold.
It's amazing how you see the stock standard play of these hands before they happen. A little bit of TV time here.
I know Alan's game pretty good.
Yeah, have a bit of think about this.
He'll Hollywood this one. Doesn't want to be caught with the hand in the cookie jar.
The quick fold looks,
Yeah.
it's not a good look, is it?
Right. He's counting the chips out, making Alan sweat.
Although Alan's sitting there going, oh, yep, I'm happy with this.
Pretty ace 10.
Yeah.
Blind v blind.
Yeah. Jeez, look at that view in the background.
You just can't not have a cocktail in this view, Berkey.
Well,
Just can't not have a cocktail in there.
I guess I'll be having one with you soon then, it sounds like.
Absolutely, we will be.
A few espresso martinis. The bar up here is beautiful.
Yeah, it's sensational, isn't it? On both sides there's a bar.
Both sides of the bar.
There's one there and on
I had
that
some of the
side,
food from the restaurant, just magnificent. The buffet here is,
Buffet was great.
yeah.
Very good.
And they've really looked after the players with the food and the designing the tournaments around when the buffet is going to be open for them. And
Yeah. And even Tony gave a what was that, 30% reduction on the buffet?
yeah, it was, yeah.
Great by him.
Yep.
For all the players, it was $60. He said he'll
But they've
he'll
designed
cover
like
20 ahead, and
they've-
so it was only 40 for us. It was great.
they've designed the tournament to also work with the dinner breaks around it. Like it's really,
Yeah, it's really good how it's done,
Really
that,
been
isn't it?
thought out.
I haven't missed a beat.
Couple of aces here. One for Hector, one for Jan.
So we got Ray's
Raising a call, looks
Yuan.
like.
A7 from under the gun, is that? My eyes are really...
Yeah, ace-7 under the
And
gun.
Hex is called from +1.
Plus one.
Okay.
Ooh. Couple of strong positions to be calling from. Flop is King 5-10. Decides to c-bet here with the ace-7 off.
Ace Jack's not going to be going anywhere on this flop.
Got a gut shot. He also could believe that his ace or jack hits, that he's still good.
That's right. Got a gut shot. He's thinking his ace is good, and he can still win on.
There's still a lot of cards to come.
When he is behind, he can still bluff and win.
What do you find it here with the king pairing up? First act, a7
I think
off.
a7's going to find a check here. It's probably going to go check, check. But he could keep the pressure going, thinking, you know, I've raised under the gun. I've got, the ace-king range advantage.
Yuan reaching for chips.
He is going again. That's a courageous bet.
Decides to put in the bet for 115,000.
Very tough hand decision now for Hexer.
Yeah, it's really well played. I like the pressure they're putting on. Not worrying about how, like, the similar stacks really just...
Yeah, he's really going for it. Putting some pressure on. I think Hexer's got him covered though, isn't it? Hasn't he?
Yeah, by just.
Yes, it's some risky business though.
Very risky.
You know, he's got the chip leader behind him. He's got some short stacks there, and he's double barreling.
And he
could be drawing
and he
dead.
was 3-bet pre-flop too.
Yeah, he could be drawing dead. You know, Hexer could easily have a king here. It's very hard to double barrel this if a7.
Oh, look at the raise here from Hexer.
Wow.
This
is great.
This is great poker.
Here.
Yeah.
That's going to get the job done.
280,000. I think that's going to get the job done. But can't take anything away from you on there. That was really...
True. Yeah.
Do you reckon he would have...
tripled it off?
He tripled it off with the flat call there?
It's so hard to triple off. It's so hard to triple off. Look,
it's hard to double off, let alone that.
It's hard to double barrel it, but... Yeah.
Correct fold. They're mixing it up, oh, look at this.
They're definitely
under
mixing
the gun,
up.
ace7
the big
off.
stats aren't afraid to go against each other. And,
UTG2 is
the
ace
short
jack.
stacks will be loving life.
Yes, they would be.
Seeing this happen, and they can just ladder, move their way up the pay bracket, and one of these big stacks knock each other out.
Let's have a look here. Aaron Dixon is only live on Facebook. No, we're also live on YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah. Twitch?
Not sure about Twitch.
No, I definitely know it's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I got. Yeah.
I can defend my big line. My king is not there.
Well, Hexer here with 1.5 million.
27% of the chips in play.
Now's where you really love to put the pressure on, don't you?
He just played that hand nicely. He's really been active. Just leaning on all the players now. I think we've
got to stay active in these tables, though, don't you?
You do. Ben Pocket with the pocket deuces. Pockets with the pockets.
As soon as you said it, I was like, that joke's coming out.
He might let this go. He might let it go, I reckon. He does.
I'm not sure if I'm good enough for the trips, if I get it.
Corey with the short stack here, ace-8 off.
From the hijack.
Hijack, looks to let it go. Do you reckon there's a hand there at some point to...
Yeah, I didn't see how many big blinds he had. Was it just 11 or so?
He's got, it looks like 11 big blinds,
11 big blinds in the hijack. Where is he? 275.
Ting let the queen 10 off.
What do you have? Ace-7-0, was it? Or ace-8-0?
Ace-8-0.
Oh, I'm taking that.
Yeah, I thought it would be too.
Taking that one, but, you know.
That's okay.
He's been seeing the big stacks go at each other, so...
Absolutely, yeah.
It's fine
Sometimes,
to fold it.
yeah.
He's thinking...
If you're watching the big stacks go at it,
you know?
Yeah.
He's probably thinking he's got more time to find the double up, and he's played a solid game, so...
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. Joel, Lockwood, must shove there from Corey. You know, it's always easy to say from the outside, Joel, but sitting at the table, it's
when you're sitting on the table, it's very different.
Nothing's
ever
different.
a must shove.
Nothing's ever a must shove.
You know, these guys could have reasons, or who knows. You got to respect them for being in this position, and
well, you got to play well to get to these
that's
positions.
Right.
What do we got here? Corey with 11 big blinds, Alan with 17. I mean, he may see Alan sitting behind him as well with only 17 big blinds.
Yeah.
And
so the thing about when you do fold these spots, it's
What's your place?
you gain EV for ladder climbing, right? Because somebody can bust. So it's no longer we got please mate, easy jam, Lee mate. You can hit the showers, Leapy. Oh. Easy jam, Lee. When you coming down, mate? When are we going to see you? I sent you the message. You got to get here, mate. We'll have some drinks. It's, as I said, you know, I wouldn't talk something up unless it was perfect. This place is sensational. I expect to see you here tomorrow, mate.
Well, if you're going to be making comments like that, I want to see some action from the man himself.
Lee,
Yeah.
he'll be coming, mate. The pressure's on, Lee. I'll have a drink waiting for you.
Another espresso martini?
It doesn't suit an espresso.
No,
Lee.
no, it's not more
Not
of
him,
a,
is it?
more dependent on the situation.
Tomorrow night I'm there.
Oh, that's great to see.
I'll hold you to that, Leapin.
Absolutely.
Don't be saying that and don't show.
So we've got the King 9 here from 1.
Actually, if you come in the day, Lee, you'll be able to play the
Oh, sorry, the flipper.
The flipper. God, how do I not know it's the flipper? The
No,
one he
sorry.
bowled the flipper.
Sorry, the wife was just distracting me over here.
Lee, come for the flipper at 123.
Oh, look at Hexa here. Ace 8. Flops Ace A6.
Ace 8 by Hexa. God,
We've got blind versus blind, it looks like.
Yep. Was it a limp pot?
Yes,
Limp
and
pot
these two haven't at it again. Yuan and Hexa, they seem to be having some good...
He's bet the King 9 here.
Yep, he's let out for it. King High's got a lot here, though, against blind versus blind.
Yeah, I would like to see him to check with the King 9. In check call.
3 spades, get the check. What do you do here if you're Hexa? You got a lot of this board.
He's checked it back, but either or is fine. Check or bet.
And then there it is.
There we
Check
go.
mark,
The
as
nuts.
they would call it.
The nuts.
Good check from Yuan.
King High.
Now, how much do you bet here is the question. Even though you're
what's
probably
in
going to
the
get a
pot?
fold.
Yeah, I'm
195 in the pot.
I'm going to bet over 50%, between 50 and 75%. Definitely don't want to go small. 50%'s good. 75%'s good. He might get a call. King High might hero. Skunk Den, is it? There's Lucas Barnes. G'day, Luke. Barnesy. You know Skunk? It's one of,
I definitely do.
yeah, well, that's not actually Skunk, but he plays a lot of... You coming down, Barnesy? When are you coming down to see this place?
Oh, here we go. Confirmation.
Oh,
we are
Twitch,
streaming on
yep.
Twitch,
Yep,
Twitch as
Twitch
well,
and
and
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
what was the
APT
bet?
live.
Did he bet? Oh, he's thinking.
He's
That was
still
a long
thinking.
tank.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go over 50% here.
Yep, he massively overbets the pot.
He overbet the pot, did he? What's like? Did he overbet the pot?
Yeah, you overbet the pot
Oh,
and got the
wow.
fold.
I'm not sure if I like the overbet because he's blocking all calls.
There we go. Monkey just coming in the clutch with another order of espresso martinis.
Don't let people like Barnesy into the Oakwood. Nice. Now that is Skunk. So we got them going at each other here.
Speaking
It's
of
all right,
Skunk,
it's all right.
how did you guys draw? Didn't you guys draw the same table on the?
We did
On
for
the
day
opening
1
day.
and then I think again for day 2 in the late rego. It's all right because I taught him all he knows. So
All right,
he's
Corey,
easy to play against.
Corey waking up here with the ace-7 off.
Corey
Did you find
with the
another ace?
7-0, the position. So
Under the gun.
UTG's a fold there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be shocked if you took the ace-7 from there, but not
and
the
then
ace-8 from the
earlier.
hijack.
That's exactly right.
You know, Alan folded Queen Jack O there. Is
Yeah,
that
he
right?
just folded Queen Jack O.
Where's that from? He's from the hijack. He must be. Yeah, he's probably. Hijack,
Another blind
okay.
versus blind here.
Surprised he made that fold, Alan, but
Queen 4
maybe
suited
it
from
was
Hexa.
the card reader. misread it.
Ben. Jack 4 suited from the big blind.
In the pocket. Surely he's checking back.
Yep, check. Go see a flop. Feels like cooler's coming on with these types of hands.
There we go. We got a gut shot on a top pair.
I mean, Hexa's big stack here, but even Ben with his stack, he can still do some damage, so I don't think he's going to go too over the top.
I think Hex is going to definitely.
He's going to have
He's going to
have a
bet
bet
this flop. We just saw him raise the ace jack for ace high. He's not scared to put the chips in and put the pressure on. Ben's not going to go anywhere just yet.
Do you like a call or a raise here?
Call's the only play. I mean, raising a cheese, nothing.
Yep.
You're not happy to get in jack 4, right? So it's just pot control it, keep it core, keep the bluffs open. We can get away on bad turns. We can improve from when we are behind. That calls the play, especially against the chip leader as well. Takes the call. I reckon we're going to see a triple barrel now from Hexer.
Yeah, king of spades on the turn.
Super, super hard for Pocket to call this down on a triple unless he improves. Did he check that? Oh, he hasn't acted
No,
yet.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Can you pay cash, Flipper? Yes, you can pay cash.
Yep.
So what happened on the turn here? Did we go check, check?
Must have. I didn't. Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
I was
that
too busy
Hexer's
reading
checked
the
there.
comments
Yeah.
over here.
I think it did go check, check. Looking at the size of the pot. Down the river. This is interesting. What size has he gone?
He's gone 125,000 into 185.
That's unbelievable. Is that a bluff or a value bet?
Depends.
I wonder what he's thinking.
Depends if you're sitting here with us. Or the,
Yeah, I wonder what he's intending. Is he trying to get like, yeah. I have no idea what.
Or I've heard people call it, Paul, the old value bluff.
The value bluff. Yeah.
The correct fold, I reckon.
Correct fold, but I mean, it was.
Yeah, it's just an
Colbury's
interesting one,
ahead,
isn't it? Yeah.
Folding is behind, but yeah, Hexer played that one quite interestingly.
Oh, to get into the head of some of these poker players.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Get what they're thinking at the time.
I think on the river he just thinks, I've got
Yeah.
some aces, and it's hard for him to call, but not, just
You're only,
putting pressure on.
you're only getting called by better there.
Yeah,
though, aren't
that's
you?
right,
Like
yeah.
it's an interesting bet on the river.
Yeah. I thought if he's going to bet a hand like that, he would go super, super small.
Liam, it's a pure vibe bet. Well, I'm definitely going to be taking some advice from you, Liam, the way you've been playing lately.
How many expected? I think that's for the flipper. Only jabber bluffs.
Oh, Eli.
Who's Eli? Do I know Eli?
He's one of the dealers here at...
I saw it. Yeah, sorry. Yep.
yeah.
Sorry, Eli. Yeah.
The praise vibes. Or as the old the castle reference, it's the vibe of it.
Skunky with the nice bluff hacksaw.
Gotta love the vibe of it.
I finally got him an espresso martini. Cheers, my man.
Cheers, Jabs.
I can make a good one of these myself, let me tell you.
I did a little bit of bartending myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Only for about a year. I worked at a nice little place
In Melbourne here?
In Melbourne, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I did
Whereabouts?
during the COVID times, those crappy times.
During COVID times, when all the bars were empty, no wonder they employed you.
Yeah, I know.
There was no one to serve.
I was getting bored sitting at home, and so I went and found a job at a little.
Who was there?
It was a takeaway bar.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
So it was
Takeaway cocktails.
Yeah, takeaway cocktails. Yeah.
Oh.
So I in no way call myself a bartender by any means.
Did you make an espresso martini?
But I did make a nice espresso martini.
Did you get the? Were you able
nice
to get
foam?
the?
Yep. Yep. Learned a lot from those guys.
Give it a good shake, and the foam.
That's it.
The foam gets there right at the end of the pour.
You don't put the ice in till last second.
Yeah. Right at the end of the pour, you'll get it. Hexer with the ace-5. He ain't letting this go from what we've seen. Hold on, what's happened? We had a flop. Have we got some lag here, or?
Yeah, I think we've got a bit of lag here.
Here we go. So we have had a raise, and we've had pocket fold.
He's just catching
And
back
we've
up
had the
now.
big blind call, I think, with Jack 7 Corey. Is that right? Yeah, no, small blind.
Small
No,
blind. Okay.
Hold on. Small blind's called the Jack 7-0. Maybe Hexer's limped this pot.
He did. No, Hector raised to 60,000. Corey called 45,000 with the Jack 7 off.
I would say this is a missed card read.
It could be.
Yeah, can't see Corey playing the Jack 7-0. He's probably got 10 jacks suited or something. Let's have a guess what he's got, shall we? Pocket jacks go in pre. Probably got 10 jack suited. Let's see if it changes. See if I'm right. Come on, give us a little glimpse. It's certainly not jack 7-0. Been playing with Corey for a few days. He did fold that ace-8,
Yeah.
so I'd say that's a bit of a glitch there, guys. Don't go berating him too much in the chat.
Still got 8.6 big blinds.
Yep.
Always looking for the double up hands over there, aren't you?
Here we go. Lee Warren. Don't go for martinis in Canberra, right, Skunk? We did a trip to Canberra, myself, Lee, and Skunk, years ago. Might have been 2012 for an ANZ PT there. And we all final tabled. So we all travelled up together, down together from Melbourne.
I'm actually you're going to laugh at this
Yep.
one. How long ago was that?
2012.
2012?
Yeah, around then, I would say. Maybe, yeah, about 12.
I was a dealer in Canberra, dealing the
really?
ANZ PT at that time.
That is hilarious. Yes, they only had one or two
They
in
only
Canberra.
had one, yeah.
I think they had two because...
Yeah, I dealt both of them.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
Yeah, the year Sammy won. His name is lovely gentleman, Uncle Sammy. Loves reading his book at the table.
gosh.
Oh yeah, I was.
Tony Toothpick was on the final table.
Yeah.
Year.
Yeah, that was that year.
Yeah, okay.
I was actually dealing
there
that
you go.
final table.
That's okay. I was on there. Skunk was on
Yeah.
there, and Lee was on there.
I was dealing that
I
table.
think I got second that one. An Asian fellow won it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
Sammy.
him. So he beat me heads
Yeah,
up.
I was the one.
Yeah,
I dealt that
Did
hand.
you really? There you go. Yeah, he owned me. He actually ruined me the whole game. I couldn't
Yeah,
apologise.
I actually did. I think
There you
I.
go. 2010, Skunk says it was.
Yeah,
Nah, was it? Does that seem
look,
right?
I worked in Canberra Casino for 7 years, so it was some time over there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually live in Canberra?
Yeah, I lived
So
in
did
Canberra.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in Western Creek.
I used to play cricket at Western Creek.
Yeah.
I lived up in Gungahlin.
Oh, yeah. And then we moved to Pierce.
Yeah.
And I went to Morris College for the final,
Oh, yeah.
final couple of years of my schooling.
Yeah, small world, isn't it? Yeah, you sit next to the dealer that ruined you on that ANZ
There you
PT
go,
against
eh?
Uncle Sammy.
I'll have to tip this cocktail over him.
Actually, kind of funny story. I was actually TDing a tournament 2 days ago with Uncle Sammy in it.
Oh, there you go.
He's
so he's still
now
getting
he's down
around.
here in Melbourne
Good on
playing
him.
as well now.
Good on him.
If it's even a
But
smaller
it is
world.
Sammy. I do remember the name.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
He sat there and he sits there
Yeah,
and reads his
yeah.
book the whole time.
Hexa just accumulating. 1.8 million, 32% of the chips in play. I missed that. Berkey is
I can't actually see
can't
the rest
see
of the
it. A bar during COVID, a casino
master
in
of
Canberra.
venues or something.
Yeah, he is the master.
I've definitely done a lot of travel around in my 20 years in the industry.
Has anyone got a Furniture John's mobile number? Skunk, 000. Furniture John's a poker player in Melbourne, if you know.
Yep. I haven't been around the Melbourne poker scene as long, but I've been around the poker scene. I started actually over in America dealing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I
Great
dealt
experience.
a lot of the WSOP and the stuff over there
Yep.
back in.
We've got pockets of aces here
Oh, Ben, working up pocket aces.
in the cutoff.
24 big blinds.
He's limped. Is that right? Did I hear
Is that
call?
what I saw? Oh no, that's a min raise, I believe.
Are you sure? I thought I heard the dealer say call. Just in the...
Wait for this graphic to catch up with us.
No,
No, that
you
wasn't
are
raised
right,
50,000.
Yeah. Alan. How many bigs has Alan got here? He's in the big
He's got
blind.
370,000. 15 big blinds, just under.
And pockets have raised from the cutoff.
Gonna defend.
Defending it.
We were just talking about this, defending the big blind. That is an
Oh.
absolute disaster
This
for
is
Alan, I believe.
Bad news for Alan off 13 bigs.
Close to 4.
Case ace coming out on the flop. Ben just loving life here with these
Oh.
aces.
Absolutely loving life.
Hoping that Alan's caught just a little piece of this, which we know via the graphics he has.
Trying to think how's he going to get some bets out of him when he's got top set.
How do you get max value out of this?
I mean, he's only got 13 bigs. He doesn't need much to get max value. Alan's going to stack off quite wide here with 13 big blinds.
We've
So
got
you
a
just
bet of
hope he's hit
30,000.
some piece of the board and start with a bet. And a very, very small bet, which I like. Alan can do all plays here. He can just rip it in. He can call.
Lex to just call.
Alan's the second shortest chip stack here. So he's going to be loving his hand right now.
5 of clubs on the turn, and we get a straight check from Alan. And back to Ben. What are we going to do here again?
Ben
It's
will fire another one, and Alan's probably going to check raise it. He might check call it and keep the bluffs open, but he might try to protect some equity. Alan thinking he's got the best hand right now. Gonna probably bet 50,000 here. Pockets, quarter pot. 55 was it?
Can't actually see the stack. 65.
65.
Here we go.
Just under third pot. Alan can do anything here. He's probably going to jam, protect against the flush draw. Hand's a great hand in the big blind versus cut off of 13 big blinds.
Great player though, Alan.
Very good player, Alan. He's played a lot of tournaments. He's travelled over to Vietnam. He's done Vegas. He's a known cash game player as well. So
can he get away from this though?
If he gets away from this,
you go buy him an espresso
I'm gonna
martini.
ask him for some coaching.
He got away from it. Look at that is an amazing fold.
That is unbelievable. Wow.
I would stand up and clap, but I'm stuck behind a desk.
That is unbelievable.
That is an unbelievable fold. Great stuff.
I'm now doubting that the card reader got the ace-8 right.
Yeah, that's...
You see folds like that?
Folds like
I'm going to
that?
have to ask him that.
Oh, I'd actually like to ask him that at some point.
It was the case ace.
Yeah, it was. Folds like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe I could ever get away from that there. Especially in the position of the stack sizes we're in.
I wonder if he did actually have ace-8. Because arguably he could get ace-8 off in pre.
Yeah.
I don't mind the call, obviously.
Although in saying that, these card readers aren't wrong that often. But,
yeah, sure.
I mean, the table itself. Oof, the table. Oh, we've got a raise under the gun from one. Pocket sixes.
Excuse me. UTG open. 7-handed. King. Likes to have a think and just get the players a bit nervous, doesn't he? Alan now for King Jack suited.
Ah, well.
From the small blind v UTG.
12 big blinds here. Small blind.
It's not a fun spot again.
Facing a raise. Joel. That's a world-class fold. Crazy good. He must have had a dead read. I mean...
It's a crazy good fold.
It's the only way you can have... Oh, here we go. We've got an all-in from Alan. King Jack suited.
I'm going to guess he didn't have ace-8, but let's see. I'll ask him.
We'll definitely ask him on the break.
Yeah.
And, we'll get back with some information
Yeah,
afterwards.
we will. Yeah. I'll ask him on the break.
To confirm, because, that's amazing.
And even the way he's getting this in now for not much less of a stack versus the UTG. Whereas versus the cut-off ace-8, he just elected to call as well. So
looks like Yuan, if he wants to call this off, has got to call off 40% of his stack with sixes.
Oh, it's a hard call, isn't it? 40% of your stack.
It's it's very, very
But
tough.
Alan is off, what is he, 13, 14 bigs? No, sorry, 13 bigs, isn't he?
315, just under, yeah.
Yep.
Excuse us if we get our big blinds.
Yeah.
A little bit off. We've had a bit of a long series so far.
They know. The eyes are, my eyes, I'm over 40 now, so the eyes are hard to see.
And it's funny, we're only a couple of days into a long series.
That's right.
But
and a couple of martinis in as well.
Yeah, but long series, but these are amazing to work. I love working them.
I'm loving it too. I'm loving the commentary. It's good fun. He's taken the sixes.
Oh, yep, so we got the call. King Jack suited versus sixes.
And
Classic
I'm looking
flip.
for the double.
Well, classic flip here. Which end are you backing?
I'm going to back Alan.
Yeah,
I said he was the dark horse. I said he was the dark horse. I want him to win as well. Come on, Al. There we go.
Oh, geez,
one out.
that's,
One out.
oh,
and there, he's got some more outs. But Alan,
geez.
what a horrible turn cut.
Just a sweat, wasn't it? Like he's had him absolutely dead to rights, and then he's had the...
It was one out for the back door, wasn't it?
Yeah, see, I'm not so sure about that fold from ace-8 from Corey early. Now he's made a jump again.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
There you go.
Like,
he makes the fold there, and now he gets the double.
And now
if he had ace-8...
See, that is...
I mean...
impeccable.
I'm going to call him the best player there is.
Absolutely
if
impeccable.
That.
You know...
I hope he had ace-8, because I want to shake
moves like
hand.
that, and they're the stories that make going on to win tournaments.
That's
so
right.
You fold... You fold the absolute... bejeebs out of there. Looks like we're on break here, guys. Jab and Eyes are going to go on break.
Yep.
Players are going to go on break. And we'll see you in roughly, I believe the break's 30 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Sorry, I was just getting confirmation here from my man Monkey.
See you in 15.
And we'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
care to play?
Appears so. I don't think I've ever had a table back 30 seconds early. I guess you can't really go very fast. Alright, welcome back from your break. Blinds 15, 30, third. Good bit of
All right, we're back underway here at the Oakwood Premier Melbourne.
Welcome back, guys.
The Dracakis Players Championship.
Oh, Blake Lockwood. Here for the commentary. Do you know who he is?
The name sounds so familiar.
One of the best players in the country.
Yeah?
BJ. Blake Lockwood from Sydney. Amazing. One of the toughest players I've ever played against online around the world. Phenomenal player. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to take your word for that
Yeah.
because I don't think I'll be jumping up
High
to those.
stakes cash player.
Yeah, I definitely won't be
Check his
jumping
hand
up
and
those.
bob though. BJ, check your hand and bob, mate. What do you got there? Maybe under 6 figures
All
in
right.
cashes.
Right into it here. It looks like Corey's going to jam with 175,000 with King 6 suited in the hijack. Oh, we lost the screen for a second. Do our best to get it up here. No, and we're back. You're on with the 10 deuce suited.
Gonna get it through.
Going to get it through.
Picking up the blinds now. That stack is
That's
important for
Yeah,
him.
very important.
He'll be happy with that.
Yep, takes him up to 250,000. 8 big blinds
8
still.
big blinds.
Resuming blind levels are 15,000, 30,000 with a 30,000 big blind ante.
A little bit of extra fold equity for Corey now with 8 big blinds.
He's been playing very solidly.
He has. He has indeed.
Really, really thinking out what he needs to do. And
By the way, guys, we did ask Alan on the break, and he did fold top pair ace-8 at 13 big blinds on an ace-queen export.
it looks
Amazing,
it looks even more
amazing
genius
fold.
when he
Yeah.
gets the double up the next hand with
Oh,
the King Jack suited,
yeah.
didn't it?
Amazing. Amazing by Alan.
Let's fold around Corey. Very clearly folds his 9 deuce off. Don't need to make too many moves in a row there.
Ting. He
Oh,
folds.
Alan.
Alan, the dark horse that I told you. Here he comes.
The old Anacornicova, I think they call it. How many
Yes.
more names can you come up with, AK?
Oh, I know, eh?
Oh, this could actually be an interesting one. Acing versus King 10 suited,
The King 10 suited.
and they've got roughly the same chip stack size.
Cut-off versus button as well. How many bigs are we talking here?
It looks like 20. Would you say 20 big blinds, roughly?
King 10 suited is not going anywhere. Is he going to jam or is he going to call?
I believe we've got a raise here,
20 bigs you said, did you?
up to 150,000.
Big blind's 30k now, is it? Yep.
Big blinds are 30k.
Bad news coming here.
I think there is.
This is cut-off versus button. Would have liked to seen a call or a jam by Chun here. Don't think he's going to 3-bet call it off. So it's really, really annoying when he gets jammed on here to have to fold a hand like this from these positions.
And we get
Cut-off
the all-in
versus
from
button.
Alan.
It's just too strong to 3-bet fold.
All in to call it from Chun.
And it's
Tournament
too
life
weak
here.
to 3-bet call.
Do you think he's going to get away from it?
He'll fold it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really annoying spot. He would be hating life.
Yeah.
He could see a flop. He could jam it himself. With the 3-bet fold, you can find some slightly better hands to choose.
Alan
'Cause it's
himself
a-
getting up to 900,000 in
it's
chips
a
here.
nice hand. Alan's on the rampage. But
Corey with Jack 9 off here, under the gun.
8 bigs. But, you know, King 10, it's fine that he did that as well, you know. Choosing it as a 3-bet fold is... Against Alan, he might have thought he's just getting a bit out of line and happy to take it as a 3-bet fold. Allen, 6-3 fold. Everyone's folding here.
Except Yuan, who still likes to mix it up.
He does.
He definitely likes
On
to
the
mix it up.
button. Here we go.
I'm going to see a flat or a raise here.
No, he's fold.
Folded round.
Hexa in the small blind.
Hex is in the small blind now.
And he's got pockets in the big blind.
So we're going to raise here out of the small blind.
Oh, pockets with
And
the
then-
pocket queens. Is it because his last name's Pockets that he just seems to
just
find
keeps-
pockets
he just
every
seems to find them
every
for
hand?
places.
I might have to go and change my surname. I
He
think.
actually has had a fair few pockets, hasn't he?
He has. Next time I go to Las Vegas, I might legally
Just
change my
change the name.
surname to Pockets. Sorry, Dad, Mum.
I don't know.
Pockets.
I feel like
James Pockets. I'll call
I
myself.
feel like if I change my name to Pockets, I'd keep getting the deuces or threes or not these nice ones.
Yeah.
How you feeling here when the small blind raises? Yeah.
He's
Blind
off
versus blind.
30 odd bigs. What's the raise size? He's gone 3.5x, is it? I mean, I
3.5x.
don't mind. Yeah.
This is
I
like
don't
a
mind if-
raise to, I think, 250 if I'm reading that correctly.
Yeah, you can even flat queens here sometimes.
Yeah, 250,000.
He has got the chips
155,000
though,
to call.
so I am going to three bet small. Can set some traps a little bit shallower. If he was maybe 25 bigs, that mind setting some traps.
Queen deuce suited here from Hexa, who's carrying 1.7 million in chips.
We never know what Hexa can do. He's got the chip lead.
He's surprised
He
me a
likes to
few
put
times
the
on this,
pressure on.
but I really like seeing him mix it up with these players. He's given it a real dig.
He could smack the face of Ben Pockets here, like someone said in the chat box before. Didn't they say you smacked the face? Was it? Or
Yes.
he could smack Pockets' face here with the hand he doesn't want to run into when he's got Queen Deuce suited at 10-1.
I believe these two were playing on the same table earlier, so they've actually had a few hands together other than the final
They
table.
have. Smack face could be coming by Hexa.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about a jam. He's really thinking about it. I remember Skunk Den did this back in the day.
Yep.
Oh, he let it go.
Months ago. Well played. What'd you think of the 3x out of the small blind?
He's off 30 bigs, wasn't he? Pockets? I mean... Oh, sorry, it's the small blind
Yeah,
open. I mean, the 3x is fine.
Yeah, 3x is fine.
You can limp it, you can raise it. He's just going to put pressure on. He's going to raise such a high frequency versus Ben. Ben's got that medium stack. It's annoying he's running into the chip leader. I mean, I'd almost wouldn't play a limping range at 30 effective when you've got that much of a covering.
Ting with the 6-4 suited.
Mick, if you show up for the flipper, it's an extra one. And if you don't, you're missing out.
Geez, that's going to be a good event. 600 big blinds starting.
600 big blind star stack, 23-minute levels. It'll be exciting. It'll move quick with lots of play.
The action in that's going to
Some
be
good people getting down here for it. The action
yes,
will be,
yeah.
it'll be good. It'll be great fun. Everyone's going to be having drinks.
a lot of people are G'd
Plenty
up
of
for that
places
event.
to have a drink here. There's bars in every corner. As again, the Oakwood is a fantastic venue, and Tony's done a great job with the management here and to get this venue, and hopefully continues to have this venue over the next few years.
But the setup here, the
Oh,
setup's... Yeah.
I tell you what, as I said again, it leaves anywhere I've been to for dead. And I've been a lot of places to play poker.
So if you're core in this position, got 190,000.
Josh Barber,
Barber. Who's commentating?
Jabba and
Berkey.
Berkey. Sorry, me and Berkey. I'm Jabba.
Yeah.
Don't want a third person myself. Hate doing that. What would you say in there, Berkey?
With Corey, 190,000.
190,000.
What hands are you looking for?
Where it depends where
mean,
he's sitting.
He's in
where's
the
he
small blind at the moment.
small
Like,
blind.
what do you
now,
want to
well,
look
if it
down at
folds to you,
minimum?
you're jamming very, very wide into the big blind there. But if it opens early, you got to be tighter.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, and then we'll
It's folded around to him so far. All right, let's see what Corey can... Oh, Jack 10 suited
that's
against
good
the big
enough.
blind.
It's just blind v blind now. He's gonna
I
be
believe
jamming
so,
that one.
yep. Ting. 1.1 million in his stack.
He's jamming any king. You know, king deuce would be a jam.
We're going to be asking for a count here, as we always do.
He'll let this one go. How much you got? 8 bigs, you said? No, actually less.
6 and a
Yeah.
just over 6. Oh, and he makes the
Wow,
call.
makes the call. Yep.
Oh, Corey would love seeing that.
Domination here.
Yeah, there's certain hands you just don't want to see rolled over. Any ace, any king. Just he's got very good equity in this thing. And gets the 10 as well.
It's big trouble.
Yeah, very
Locked
big
up.
trouble. And we get the double up from Corey, just as we were talking about it.
Played solid and deserved the double up.
Absolutely deserved a double up there. He's been playing very well.
Yep. Been patient. How good would Mick O'Grady be in there with you guys? Get him down here.
Well, happy for anyone to come in and have a little,
Absolutely.
little bit of expertise going on. I actually always enjoy hearing expertise from all these players around here.
Oh, it's great to hear it, isn't it? Yeah. Loving it too much.
All right, we're going to continue the action, but I'm going to be signing off here for a little bit. The one, the only Josh Monk of the APT, who's pretty much set up everything, along with Tony for this great venue. He's going to be coming on here and giving a bit of his insight with Jabba. So hear from the man himself in a second.
Going so hard for the free break play. Going so hard for the free break play. These people.
G'day guys, Josh Monk here.
Welcome, Josh.
Thank you very much. How are you, Jabba? You good?
I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, look, kicking goals. Very happy.
Oh, the Hash has just walked past.
There he
Hash,
is, the
what
big
am I
Tony Hash.
bleeding? And Katie, how are you, Katie? I bubbled at the FT.
Here he
So
is.
10th, yeah.
Jabba talking about his bad beat stories again.
Oh, no, just telling people, mate.
Just an all-in here. King Jack suited versus the Ace 10. 3 aces will
Who's
get the job
who's
done.
eliminated King Jack? Okay.
One
that
King
action,
eliminated
missed that
there.
action. Was it the King Jack the short stack there? I
Yeah,
imagine?
King Jack was a short stack all in against the Ace 10. 3 aces at the river there and 1 Ting.
So I must say, Josh, you've put a lot of effort into making this all happen yourself.
Well, look, it's a big team effort. If
Yeah.
I'm being totally honest with you, Jabba, you know, it requires a lot of. It's a bit tricky. It's a tricky venue. I'm not going to lie. Oakwood's we're split over 3 different levels here. We've got level 3, we've got level 5, we've got level 41 where we are, which is absolutely beautiful. So it's a tricky setup, but a big team, you know, to put it together. And I give a lot of credit to the team.
Great job.
They put a lot of effort.
Making it happen, yeah.
You know,
all you guys have done really well.
yeah, absolutely. Jose in the hot seat, dealing out the cards. First time actually dealing the RFID table.
Oh, really?
Jose. Yeah,
Okay.
first time, and he's
Great.
caught on very
Yeah,
quickly, and
yeah.
he's loving it.
Yep. Hexer with the pocket 8s. Pocket 8s on the UTG. We're now 6-handed. It's going to be an open here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Hexer doesn't need much to open. We've seen him. I don't know if you've been watching Josh, but he's been opening super wide.
There you go.
Been entertaining to watch.
Right, okay.
So 8s is right up there. He
Sure,
probably
sure.
can't believe he's getting hands so good.
Straight into Ben Pockets again with another
And
pocket
we've been
pair.
saying another pocket pair, the pockets.
It's unbelievable. He
He's,
loves it.
Yeah.
Time to change the surname, I reckon.
Yeah.
Huh? Jabba
Indeed, but
Aces,
look at
huh?
this spot though. Hexer at 1.6 million and Ben Pockets at 1.2. This is a really tough spot for Ben, whether he wants the 3-bet or just flat against the chip leader. I'm going to guess he's going to flat.
He's getting out some
UTG.
racing chips here.
He's gone the raise. Ben Pockets isn't afraid of getting eliminated. He's
Looks like
playing
he's
to
popped it
win.
up to 275, something
This is
like
going to
that.
be an action flop or hand at least, because Hex is not going to go anywhere.
He has 3-bet that to 275. Corey folds. Ting out with a 4 deuce. That's going nowhere.
Oh, ace
And
queen.
look at Chung just
That's gonna
right
take
in there.
that.
Baby Allen right here with the ace queen off.
That's
He's got
flipping
475k in his stack.
16 big blinds.
Yeah, what do you reckon here? What
Been
would you
raised
do?
from a chip leader 3-bet. He should be 3-betting quite tight against the chip leader. I'm not sure if Chun's thinking this, but I don't think he's going to be able to let this go. 475,000. And what's going to happen now? He's going to take that in. H is going to get out the way, and Pocket's going to love the call here. He'll make the call. He'll just count the chips out. We could see Pockets as the chip leader after this hand. He makes the call.
Well, it's just a standard race here, just a pocket pair versus the ace queen. Chung at risk here with the ace queen. Pockets with the pockets.
Pockets with the pockets.
See how we go here.
Nice flop for Ben.
10's way out in front
No
here at the
backdoor
moment.
straights possible. Just 2 overcards going into the river.
83% chance only the ace or queen will save him.
And 10s will hold up. And Pockets will be the new chip leader, eliminating a player.
Chung out in 6th there. 5 players left here at the Dracakis Players Championship. We're right here live. Well, on a 30-minute delay, obviously, but we're live in person here
We are live.
at the Oakwood, Premier Melbourne,
Absolutely.
22 Normanby Road in South Bank. What do you think about the venue? I know you've probably spoken about it on...
I haven't stopped raving about it, honestly.
Yeah, have you? Too
I haven't
much,
stopped
is it?
raving about it.
There you
Love
go.
it. Love
Yeah.
it. It is, you know, I always said to Tony,
Yeah.
Melbourneian people love class. Out of any state, you know, Victoria, in Australia, the Melbourneians love
They
class.
love it.
And this is class. You know, you come to play prestigious tournaments, buy-ins for 1,000, 2,000, the main event. You want to feel that you're in a good venue.
Sure,
Right?
100%,
And,
yeah.
You know, this is what we get.
Yep, absolutely. And what do you think about this final table
The
setup
final
here?
table setup
it's
is
pretty good, isn't it?
unbelievable.
Huh?
Whoever owns the Oakwood, I'd love them to give me an invite to come and play a little cash game here one day. It would be great. I might have to hit the owner of the Oakwood up, please.
Yeah, well, I spoke to the GM today. I might be
Yeah.
able to put in a good word
know?
for you, Javi. You know what I mean?
Thank you, mate. You
Yeah.
let them know. Love
Any-
to use this room.
Anyway, back to the action here. Corey here in the hijack. 30k to call. Short stacked at the moment, so he's probably thinking about potentially jamming this all in with the ace-10.
I think he will. Corey's been quite tight on this table.
Has
He's
he?
been laddering nicely, but he's
Good,
played
lovely.
a really solid game. I think he might jam it over raising. I
he
like the
has.
play. 15 big blinds. Oh, sorry, 13 big blinds, is it? Yep. Yep. Hexaw.
Actually goes by the nickname Hacksaw.
Hacksaw.
I
There you
swear
go.
you can't
Does
make
he
that up.
actually?
Yeah, he does.
That's
He-
awesome.
I asked
Was
him, he
that
goes, call me
named by a
Hacksaw.
poker player, or was it?
I think it was
One
a
of
bit
his
of like a
ones.
self-imposed nickname.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Hacksaw.
Like he's given himself. We said, how do you pronounce it? He said, just call me Hacksaw.
Hacksaw.
So Hacksaw there with the King Deuce suited.
He's definitely been using
it
his
straight in the
hacksaw
bin.
to cut down some
Has he?
stacks in this tournament, let me tell you.
There you go.
We got Josh. What are you having a drink, Josh?
Look, I can't really drink on the job, but considering I'm in the booth with you, I've
Mate, if
decided
you're in
to
the
have-
booth with me and there's not an alcoholic beverage in your hand,
Look, I'm not going to lie. Let's be transparent here. Just a little scotch.
beautiful.
You know, I've
With
had a
beer
long
like
day,
this, you
15
can't-
hours so
yeah,
far.
We've
So
worked hard, you know.
little scotch just to
Beautiful.
say thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And there you go. So enjoying it. Just a little update from some other events that are going on at the moment. We do have the grind going at the moment.
How
There
many,
is,
do you know how many we got for that at the moment?
we've got 39 entries. There's
39
25
entries.
remaining.
Yep.
We do have 2 levels of late registration tomorrow.
Yep.
That kicks off tomorrow at 2 o'clock
Yep.
for the restart with
And when's the
date
late
two.
rego end? Is that
Is
at the level?
3:35.
3:35.
So they play 2 levels and then go for a 15-minute break.
Yep.
So if you're in the area and you go, I'd love to come down and play some cards, you go straight down here to the Oakwood
Have we
Premier
got a
Melbourne.
guarantee on this event?
We do. We got 100.
And we got 39 right now.
We have 39 right now.
They should be lining up to come and
They're-
play.
they're-
There's currently an overlay, so
I'm getting messages left,
yeah,
right, and centre.
I think
Jabba.
we'll probably see a lot of people turn up tomorrow to Max Late Reg this.
We also-
I'll certainly will be
That's
playing
you.
it tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. We got the big PLO on tomorrow as well.
Yep. Oh,
I'm a bit more of a PLO guy. to be
you
perfectly
can play
honest.
that. I'll play the
Sure.
grind.
Well, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't play
Oh,
in
you
these
can't.
events.
Of course
but
you can't. I'll be playing.
If I was to play one, I'd play.
Yeah.
You know what I'd do? I'd shoot 2 bullets into the grind.
Yep. And
I'd
then
bust
when you
out
bust, go and play
straight
the PLO.
into the PLO. Thanks very
Seems
much
like
for
a good
coming.
plan.
And then Max Late Reg, the flipper,
Oh yes,
the
that's
Jackson Warren, which
Alan-
will be a bit of fun tomorrow, I reckon.
yeah. It'll be a great day tomorrow. Action packed on a Sunday. Cut off with Alan Pam 9/8 suited. 27 big blinds.
That's Baby Allen right there. I've actually played with Baby Allen quite a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a master of sucking the cards out of the deck that he requires, but he's also an expert poker player.
Have we had some? Oh no, I just saw a flop there. What happened there? Was it some?
I think it was
bit of lag?
Ace Jack 2,
Yep.
Rainbow, I believe. Hacksaw there with top pair. Middle pair. It looks like. I believe. I'm not sure because
sure
the graphic
there.
hasn't actually
Yep.
appeared up on the screen as yet. There it is.
Okay, Ace 7-2.
Same sort of scenario that Jack 8's in
has
front.
Exile Donk let out here? Yeah, he let out on that. Ace 7-2. He let out for Jack 8 and he's taken the pot down.
Sure.
I wonder if the 9-8. I saw the sides, but he's got the backdoor straight, backdoor flush.
He does.
He's probably because he's against the chip leader, he makes the easy fold. If you're a bit deeper there, he's going to have a float.
Oh, you know what happens there? I catch the 6 of clubs on the turn. You know,
Not a
and then
bad
I've got
thing.
the up and down with a flush
It's
draw
not
and
a
then
bad
whiff it for
thing.
sure. You know what I mean?
He's only got 20 odd bigs. I think he, 20. I thought he had 27 before the
Right,
hand.
sure.
but I
Sure.
could have mistaken it. Yeah, fair fold by Alan.
So
Donk
you
leading
sta-
by Jack 8, just putting the pressure on. Putting
You
the pressure
staying
on.
on site all week, Jabba?
I'll be here for 10 nights.
There we go,
I'll try
beautiful.
and get home for a couple of nights here and there, but yeah, I'll be here for the majority of it. Got a
You're
room
in
here
for the
10
long
nights,
stay.
so,
I like
yeah.
it. That's it. Took advantage of that long stay promotion that we had here.
I did indeed. How
That's
good is
it.
that? Breakfast included as well.
Oh, stop
Fantastic. They got a good buffet here.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, can't lose.
Very, very
And
good.
you're an early guy. You wake up, hit the
I've
gym.
been up early. I've been
Get the eggs into
going
you.
to the gym.
That's it.
Eating the breakfast buffet.
Beautiful.
It's been great.
That's it. That's what I like to see.
Yeah. And a couple of drinks last night after the game ended at 11 p.m. was good down in the lobby there.
There we go. Restart at 12 today,
Yeah.
so 12 hours, perfect. We try and take that,
Pockets with
make
the
that
chip lead.
industry standard too.
Yeah. Pockets the chip lead now. Spun it up really nicely.
In the small blind here. He's
that
just,
the
limped in,
call?
he's just limped in there with the
No,
jack
we've
10.
had a raise from Ting early, UTG.
Oh, pardon
And,
me.
and Ben's called the small blind with the 10 jack suited. Corey's completed the big blind with the 4-3 of hearts.
Three-way action, and they're all suited. Have a look at that.
Yep. No pockets for Ben this time. Got a gut shot with some backdoor spades for Ben Pocket, top pair. Ben Pocket's the chip lead, so he won't be going anywhere on this flop, providing that Ting doesn't bet too big.
Look at the poise of Ting here. He's a serious poker player, Ting. Have a look at him here.
He's had some game, this guy.
Look at that demeanour on the Blake.
Looks like he's bet close to half pot here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, half pot. Ben Pockets.
And sorry, shoot, he's got top pair here. Weak kicker. Needs to bet it out. He has. Back to Ben Pockets here with the backdoor draw in the gutter.
Yep.
Corey's also got the backdoor wheel draw. That's probably not good enough. But
Nah.
you never know.
Ben Pockets versus Ting. He's going to fold.
Corey's going nowhere. This is party over here unless he decides to get a bit tricky. But on the short stack, I can't see that happening. So very
Corey will
likely it's
fold. He's
going
played
in
a
the bin.
solid game. Ben with the chip lead. Could have done all sorts of things there. Fold's fine. Three-handed. Still another player to act.
So have you found the experience, buying into the events, finding where you needed to go, ushered through, any type of feedback for me is always
I've
good,
actually found it quite simple.
Yep.
I like the process of when you do go in and you go through the ticket. Sorry, what's the company called that does the ticketing?
Dazzler tickets.
Dazzler tickets. Yeah, and then it's an easy process. You can do it online, and then they just scan it on as you walk in.
Perfect.
It's been quite smooth.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah.
So obviously it's much easier you could buy the tickets like a couple of days before into
Yeah, that's
events
right.
that you
Do
want
it before, come in, or you
Rock-
can even pay
Sure.
cash. And when you get here,
to. There you go.
and just show them the QR code, and away you go.
Party's over. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
good
I
on the
like to see.
rebuys as well. You don't have to carry all the cash on you. You know, you can just scan it away you go.
And we're actually, from what I understand, from what Dazzler has spoken to me about earlier today, they're going to make that process even easier starting tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, with the rebuys on an FPOS terminal.
Oh, okay,
You get
yep.
to choose the event that you wish to rebuy back into.
Fantastic.
Pay wave right there.
I'm already finding it easy, so even easier is even better.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Great.
it's going to be a little bit more efficient, but it's a super easy process. So
It
if
has
you're in
been
the
great.
area, you want to play some cards, come straight down
Come
here to
straight
Oakwood.
here. Parking's good.
Jabber will be here. He's here
I'll
all
be
week.
here. I'm here all week.
Yeah, and in the gym for the other part of the week. So there you go. Anyway, there's been a...
What have we got here? We've got...
I think the option here is on Ting. He's
it
flopped the
Ben
gutter ball
Pocket?
here.
What's happened pre-flop? We've got... Is it a limp pot?
No, the pot's 165. So there obviously was a raise call.
So Ting's opened
Yeah.
from...
So raised to 60
Sorry,
here pre-flop.
Ben
and-
Pocket's opened from the button, sorry.
Correct.
Ting's
and then
called the big blind.
That's right.
Radio.
First time in the combox. Are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. It's
good fun in
It's
that.
great fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Yeah, it takes a moment to sort of catch up with the graphics
It does,
and what's
and,
going
yeah.
on and yada, yada,
Correct.
yada. But
Where to look, but now I'm getting the hang of it.
That's it.
It's good, and I'm enjoying watching the players play and
That's it.
having a chat at the same time.
Good. Ben
What do we have on
Pockets-
the flop there? We had...
Well, the gutter ball for Ting, but obviously you can see
Do we
the
have a check bet
percentages.
call?
It,
Or was it just...
No, it's a bet 50 and then a call by Ting. So Ben let out with his ace 10 with a C bet.
Yep.
And got called by Ting who had that gutter ball. River now repeats the 7. Ben with that locked check mark next to his name.
Oh, Ben's going to check back and win here. No point to bluff ace 10 at this stage. He beats some hearts.
He does check.
Yeah.
And ace 10 will take this down.
Yep.
Pair of 7s, ace queen 10. Ben Pocket's just accumulating
Ben-
a bit more.
He will. He'd be happy to win that pot. He knows he beats hearts, but the 7's not a great turn card when he does c-bet the ace 10 against the calling range. So he'd be quietly happy he won that pot with ace high.
So for those who don't know, tomorrow we do have the Jackson Warren hosted event called the Flipper
Yeah.
in honour of his late great Shane Warne, who's a Victorian. So I thought we'd put this event on. Bit of a different type of structure, a bit of a different type of event, something to honour the great men.
Yeah, you start super deep.
That's
super,
it.
super deep.
610,
Quick levels would be
610.
exciting.
It's
610 big blinds.
It's big.
Start stack.
It's big.
But it's gonna go crazy pretty quick with 23-minute levels.
That's true. 23-minute levels, 123k start stack.
Yep.
We're starting at 1:23 p.m.
And obviously the 23s because it was Shane Warne's number.
That's it, of course.
For
So
those that don't know.
if you're in the area or you want to come down and play that event, you're going to get good value for your money. We're expecting a very decent turnout for that. That event will be held on level 5, but make sure you check in at level 2. If you want to expedite the process, just buy the tickets through dazzler.tickets to that particular event tonight or early tomorrow morning. You can sort of, take
Make the process easy.
That's it. Make the process nice and easy.
X is raised, UTG, King Jack 6-handed. Alan,
I think he asked for a count. Not sure. He's just in the tank here.
19 big blinds. Is the big blind still 30k?
I think it's 2040.
No, it must be 35k. Is it
30,
still 30k? It is, yep. Alan's all in.
He's dominated by the hacksaw.
Probably going to get the fold, though.
No, it's been called.
He's
so
called?
it's King Jack versus versus
wow.
King 10 suited.
Yep.
King Jack
UTG.
miles out in front here. It's a 70-30 flip, essentially. No help here for Alan. Needs to catch that 10, basically. Not going to get
He's
it there,
got
but
the
it does
nine.
pick
He's
up
got
the gut shot.
Picks up the gut shot. Oh, no.
And the Jack. See you later. Party's over.
Shells for Alan, which is unfortunate.
Baby
It was,
Alan out there in
Baby
fifth.
Alan's out. He's played a cracking game. Well done, Alan.
Picks up $7,550.
Not a bad day's work.
Absolutely. And Hacksaw, again. Just
Hacksaw
chopping them down there.
Chopping them down. We got 4 left. Hacksaw's again the chip leader. Small stack with Corey. And Pockets has spun the stack up nicely, this FT.
Absolutely. Corey just gone off to get something to eat there. Trying to get some brain fruit in. See what he's going to do there. Got that short stack there, so he's got to start trying to make some moves. Got about 11 bigs, 12 bigs, give or take.
Yeah. He's going to have to start making some plays, raising some hands.
Absolutely.
4-hand, they're going to get blinded out pretty quick.
So when you've got about 12 bigs and you're in this position, playing for some decent money, Jabbo, like, what type of hands are you looking for to push equity-wise? You're starting at like a king 10 suited. Like,
oh, yeah,
what
of
happened?
course. Hands like that, the suited
No-brainer,
broadways are
right?
no-brainers. You
Yep.
know, when it folds you with the small line, you got some chip leaders. I mean, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got 360k and chip leader's got over 2 mil.
Sure.
So he's going to be jamming hands like any king from the small blind. He's looking to open jam first in the pot. Quite a wide range.
That's
And
not
I mean, Corey is playing quite tight. He's laddered quite well, but he's played a solid game in saying that as well.
Don't you reckon these hands should be reversed? Ben Pockets.
Ben
Pockets
Pockets
should
should
have
have
the
the
pocket
pockets.
check. You understand the
Oh,
game
no.
here?
What's going on? This is like, this is unreal.
Yeah. The Ting's
We've
picked
got
him up this
pockets of
time.
the raise and Ting loving life with jacks here, 4-handed and 30 bigs.
On the button too, and he's going to pop it back.
Pockets should fold.
He's raised. He's 3-bet to 200k here. Back on Ben. Queen Jack off. It's a fancy play. He's playing with the one headphone in. You notice that?
Oh, he is too. Yeah.
I believe so. I mean, I can't see the other one. Maybe it's just because of the shadow on his face, but it looks like he might just have the one headphone in.
Yeah.
Trying to capture a bit of... No, there it is there. He's got the both of them in.
Fold. And he's got
Makes
both of them
the
in. He did.
right-
Yeah.
He did. Made the good fold there.
So if you want to move around, you can move around, but you just need to go on whole box.
And Ting will pick up that pot. Did you play in the Dracakis?
I did play this event.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you know I played. He's trolling me here. He's trolling me.
That was the Dorothy
he was
Dixon, I'll
behind
be
me
honest,
when
that
I
was the
bubbled
Dorothy
the final
Dixon.
table.
Yeah, that's it.
Behind me.
I was.
A team effort to get it all together. Good to hear Josh from Liam. He's got a sexy voice, the Josh, doesn't he? He's made for it.
Don't know about this sexy voice stuff, man. I'm sitting next to a guy who's... he looks about 20 years younger than me, and he's 4 years older. It's unbelievable. You can't make it up.
Oh, God.
Thanks for the comment, Liam. Love to have you down if you get a chance.
Get down here, Liam.
I saw you at Vic Champs. Actually, I saw Liam at the Vic Champs.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I was talking to Tony, who was playing in the main. I said, "Oh, Liam's here and Sean's here, and all the big guns are here." I said, "You got to watch out for these guys. These are the guys that are going to take it down." The next thing I know, he takes it
That's
down. You
unreal,
can't
isn't
make it up.
So he needs to get down here and take this one down.
That's it, man. We got plenty of money here,
Kings
Liam.
for
If you want a little bit
Hexor.
more, come straight down. Back to the action
Got
here,
a
though.
race from Ting.
In the
in the
cut-off to
cut-off.
60.
Hexer in the small blind. Loving life again. The Hacksaw. Hacking away at them.
That's it. So
Finding
Hacksaw
kings
here.
is- He hasn't had the best hands, and he's accumulated the stack, so he's finally got some a nice hand here in kings.
He's been tricky. You said that at
he's-
the start.
oh,
He's
that's what
been
I mean.
mixing it up,
He's-
changing gears a little bit,
He's
yada,
been
yada,
playing
yada.
really
Beautiful.
nicely. Aggressive, creative.
He's got to put in that 3-bet here. Now, unless Benny
Ting-
picks up aces here, he's out the
Yeah.
door, so that's gone. See you later.
Ben
Oh, he does pick up a
with
pocket pairs
sixes.
too,
Yeah, he picks up his pocket pair again for the 17th time.
but straight in the bin.
He'll find
Cor-
the fold here.
Corey's head straight in the bin. And he shows him the kings too.
Ting fold. He shows the kings, does he?
He did.
does. You know,
PKR.
he has to show a hand eventually. He's been bluffing non-stop. He's trying to get some credit here.
100%. You know, a long time ago, I used to work for PokerStars, and there used to be another online poker company called PKR that did this 3D animated version of online poker.
Yeah.
And they used to show the cards like that action that he just...
That like that, yeah.
where they pick up both the cards and they show it, and it's meant to look pretty classy and
That's
stuff.
great.
And it's very reminiscent of PKR.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think they went bust, though, just
Oh,
quietly.
did
Yeah. Anyway, back to the action here. Ting here. He's under the gun. He's picked up ace king off.
He'd be loving life here.
Looks like he's just popped it to 60k. Hacksaw doesn't pick up the kings this time. Straight in the bin with the ace. With the 8-7 off.
Pockets
Going
of
to
the king
pockets.
jack suited. 30 bigs effective. 33 bigs effective.
So this is where I just misplay this hand all day long.
How would you play it?
Well, what I would do here is I'd just pop it back, make it 180,000 to call. Then the guy would jam over the top, and I've
you
just
fold.
dusted.
Yep.
I've just dusted 180.
Yep.
Right. But look, that's why I'm sitting in the com box and running the show here.
I mean,
at
Pockets could have done a lot of
APT.
things this hand again, you know.
And these guys are much better
Selected to
poker players
call.
than me.
Well, this is going in here, Ace Jack,
Has
for
to.
sure. Ting's excited. Pockets will get out the way. We're going to see
Guaranteed.
a flop. Corey is going to be shattered when he sees Ace King here.
Oh, and he has jammed it 2 over the top there with the Ace
Yeah,
King.
Pockets will get out the
Pockets
way and
straight in the
thinking,
bin
what
now.
a genius I am, just doing the flat call here. He wants to show it.
He's done the fold show.
Yep. Ace Jack. And the Jack as an out, Corey was holding.
It's only looking at 2 jacks essentially, or if he makes a
Some
straight somehow.
He's in big trouble now.
The Ace 7
King
4
Jack
is
of
not going to
clubs,
help
Corey
him.
folded. Oh, he's
Queen's
got the
no
gut
help.
shot.
Just needs the jack and the jack only. It's not going to come. The
He's
3
got
of
the-
hearts.
He's got the 10 as... I'm sorry, where am I going? The gut shot. I'm thinking King Jack.
Well, actually, funnily
Because
enough,
I was thinking the
because
King Jack hand.
suited the
Yeah,
club.
yeah.
On the turn, the guy picked up the nut flush draw.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was
Pockets had
thinking
the
of
nut shot
Pocket's
draw.
hand, but I said,
And
he's got the club draw.
there we go.
Now he's got the gut shot. Sorry, guys, he's got the almost drawing dead.
That's right. Yeah, the 2 outs going into the river.
the Jack was already gone.
And we're down to 3, just like that. Bang.
We are down to 3-handed. Great game by Corey.
Braden Jinx. I can see Liam's making a comment here about Braden Jinx. Look, I'll be honest with you, Liam. I did speak to Braden earlier today. I said, look, you've probably got one of the best voices in poker. Number
Jinxie?
one,
Jinxie?
Jinx.
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal.
Yep. I
Phenomenal
was sitting
voice.
next to him today, actually.
There's one guy, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion,
Yep.
that beats Braden,
Yep.
Jinxie, which is Paul Curry.
Paul Courier. Paul
I
the
mean,
Voice. His nickname
I mean,
is The
Paul-
Voice.
The Voice.
Oh,
Man,
but he hasn't been in the scene for a long time, though, has he?
I swear he hasn't, that's true.
Yeah.
But when I used to see him quite regularly, probably 20 years ago when I used to work at Crown, he's got that deep,
Oh, he's got a-
raspy, perfect
got an
radio, good
awesome,
commentary
awesome
voice.
yeah.
You know, like he's been drinking Valvoline or
Yeah.
smoking Marlboro
Yeah.
Reds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's perfect voice.
You don't
for-
get the nickname The Voice.
That's it.
Without having a very nice sounding voice.
So look, if you can't get Paul,
Ah.
you got to get Jinxie. It's
Jinxie's,
simple as that.
Jinxie's definitely.
Mind you, with you in the comp box, he might be at risk a little bit. You understand what I mean? I might have to go and tell him.
Jinxie, that's very good. We had a good chat today, actually. When I'm an electrician by trade, and my apprenticeship was with Jinxie's uncle.
Oh, there you
So I
go.
worked for his uncle, and we know a lot of the same people. It was a great chat we had today, me and Jinxie. So we've got here Ben Pockets
Raised
opened
it
the
to-
button with the King Jack offsuit, and Ting defending in the big blind.
He raised it up to 60k pre.
Queen
Ting
3.
there, call 30k.
655. It's gone to check.
Jack on the turn. Ben Pockets just bang, if you don't mind, just on the turn,
You
hits
don't
it.
mind. Ting doesn't mind a probe in these spots, and he's going for it.
Oh, what a soul read from you, Ting. That's how good's that, Jabba. Still just got
Pockets.
to min bet it here for 30k.
He's probably going to call. He's got the heart. Not worried about hearts riverring when you've got the King of Hearts here. Keep the bluffs open. Don't think there's a reason to raise. He might try and extract some value and raise, but I like calling.
Yeah, no
Just
doubt.
keep the bluffs open. He raises. He's just going to win now, which is fine as well. He's got the chip lead over Ting.
He hasn't snap folded this yet here.
Yeah, Ting likes to get the tanks on. He gets
Right,
a bit of
does-
pressure on the
Ah,
players.
he's
before
a
he
tanker,
folds.
is he?
Yeah, he's been doing
Showman.
the tanks. It's, when you're in that spot and you've done the raise and someone's tanking, you're going to get a little bit uncomfortable.
Look,
so don't mind the strategy by Ting.
I'll be honest with you, Jabba, right? If I was sitting at this table in this venue up on level 41, under the lights here, I'd be trying to
you'd
get a bit
be-
of camera time too. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Oh, putting
Am I
pressure
right
on
or
the
what?
players is what it's about. When you get to this stage of a tournament, you want to be putting pressure on in any way you can.
That's it.
You don't often get to these final tables. As I said, it takes so much luck to get here,
Yeah,
which
no
is
doubts.
why everyone should come and play it, because
Anybody
anyone
can win it.
can win. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
just
totally agree.
there's so much luck involved in these tournaments, and that's the beautiful thing about them. Because when you win them, you win so much money. So yeah, he's put some good pressure on Ting, just with his little tanks, making the players doubtful, a bit scared. Ben Pockets with the pockets,
Jeez, again.
unbelievable.
Jeez, I'd
Seriously.
love to see his hand distribution
Oh,
report.
it's insane.
honestly,
I'm going
download
to
that.
rewatch this. I'm going to count them. I'll send you a text how many pockets he
That's
has.
it. I think we
Mate,
might.
he's probably counting. If I had a name pockets, I'd count every pocket pair I had.
Mate, unbelievable.
1.8 million. If the blind's increased, it's 15.30 still. Yep.
No, still 15.30 with a 30. 40-minute blind levels.
This level seems like it's gone for a long time.
You can see actually the
Hexer
clock in
in
the,
the
back
big
there.
blinds,
It's
probably
30.
going to defend the 10-8-0.
You can see the clock actually a little bit in the background there. There's only 30 seconds left of this
Okay.
blind
Well,
level
it was
before
about
it
to
goes
go.
up. So it was a good read by you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right on the end of it.
So 10-8
And a
versus
flop.
the pocket jacks. Oh, and the jacks just flop a set. And have that jack of hearts for the backdoor hearts draw. Really has Hacksaw in a difficult spot. A 95.5 percentage rate here
Yeah.
in favour of pockets. He does flop that set.
He can turn some up and downs with a 7 or a 9 here. He's got the heart blocker, Hexer. He might want to get cute and go a check raise versus a C-bet, having him covered.
Yeah, I just...
Don't think he's going to find it. But
Yeah, he's
he
not
might
going to
want-
find it. There's
he
no
might
point
want- he
sort of
might wanna
battling.
He might want to get cute.
Tell you what, he's played pretty... I'll be honest, right? Ben Pockets has picked up some pockets.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
he's-
doubts about
But
it.
he's played solid.
He's played solid.
He has. Yeah, as I said,
You
I
know?
played him. He's a good
Help-
player.
Helps
Good
when you
player.
get the cards,
Yeah.
but you also got to know how to play them.
Yep. Oh, Hexer just lets it go. Didn't think about it. Which is fine, obviously. Just thought he might get creative, having that chip lead against someone that's going to C-bet, probably range. Get some little frisk going on. Get the check raise happening with some backdoor straights in the line and some heart covering the backdoor flush draw.
So which events for the series are you got your eye on? You got to play the Goliath, any
I am
PLO,
going to
your mixed
play.
guy?
Yeah, I'm here for 10 days, so
That's
I'm just
it.
going to be jumping
Just-
in
that's it,
everywhere.
all of it.
Everywhere, yep.
Beautiful. That's what
Yep,
I like
I'm
to
here.
hear.
You won't find me without a drink on the tables on a day one, so have some drinks while I'm here. You know,
Sure. A little bit of a
you know, that's why I enjoy
staycation,
it. Like I
think they call
enjoy
it now.
that when I'm playing live poker.
Sure.
You know? Day twos, I won't slow it down, but day ones,
That's
I
it.
like to
Okay,
have a drink and socialise a bit.
Look, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's
Yeah,
the whole point of
that's
it,
it.
right? Ting here on the button.
Queen two suited, probably open it up.
Blinds have increased as Jabba
40K.
alluded to just before. It was
30 big blinds fold the queen two suited.
yeah, I'll lay that down there. Axel just with the A7, just a natural in Baccarat. If for those squeezers at home who like to squeeze up naturals, he's just picked up the Ace7. Usually a hand you'd
There's
win
the
with in
limp.
Baccarat.
Pockets at the 9-7. Check him back. Oh, checking his cards. We
Checking
saw
his
it before
cards.
him.
He's on the big, so he doesn't need to raise. He can just check it back here.
Yep, against
Options
the
on
chip
him.
leader again.
It's controlling the size of the pot here. Nothing for either of them, but Hacksaw out in front quite significantly here, as you can see with the percentages, 86-14.
Axel likes c-betting. He c-bets a lot.
Right, okay.
So he probably just bet and obviously just win when he does. But I haven't seen him check many flops. You know, if you're watching him play, you can really get your check raise on against him.
Sure. Just like a
'Cause he just
bet
loves
fold,
the
just
C-bet,
like he just
yeah.
loves it. What's his? If you had some stats going, what's his C-bet percentage here?
Oh, it's above 80%, 85%.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There you go. and
Which
that's
is a
what
high frequency c-bet, you know. I'm going to have a field day check raising the guy.
Yeah,
but,
that's
you know
it,
what I mean?
yeah.
At the same time, you need the hands to check raise. You
Well,
have
there
a
you
bit
go.
of something, but I'm going to get pretty out of line versus him when I can. But he's got the chip lead. It's hard to get out of line against the chip leader.
Sure, fair enough.
But wins the pot, obviously. Ben Pockets with 9-7 ain't going to do anything versus that c-bet.
It's good work there by Amanda Abernathy, one of our TDs. She's TDing this final table up here at the Oakwood Premier Melbourne, level 41.
King, Queen, O for Hexor. On the button. Nice hand to see on the button.
Going to pop it up, make it 75k. Oh, he can't
Chip
make it
leader,
75.
getting King, Queen, O.
Made it 80.
King 4 suited for pockets.
He actually did raise to 75 and then didn't
Oh, I
realise
had
the
to
blinds
change
had
it.
gone up. Yeah.
So min raise.
Just clicked it back. Pockets here with the King 4 suited and the small. He's going to come along.
Having a call.
And Ting with the natural 9, but not good enough in this game. He's going to most likely put that straight in the bin, I'd imagine.
Yep.
And there it is. Two players to the flop here. Pockets versus Hacksaw.
I have a funny feeling we're going to see a clash between these two players and Ting's going to ladder. We'll see.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff on the stream when I've been in the combox.
Yeah.
Stuff that you can't make up.
Oh, he's flopped quads. Oh no, where am I going? So sometimes I look at the wrong thing. So when you look at the top of the screen, it says outs 3, 4, 4, 4. I thought the flop was 4, 4, 4. So I'm thinking he's flopped quads.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's c-betting again.
Yeah.
I told you.
He's got 3 outs of 3. Well, you know what? He can hit
Yeah.
3 of a kind 4s.
Yeah.
And if we go to the ocean card, he could get quads. I agree with you. But no, the board comes ace 3,
He's got
8
the backdoor
rainbow.
clubs, backdoor straight, blocks ace king. Not that he's opening, obviously not. But I mean, if I was the chip leader here, I would find a little check raise against Hexel's C-bet. He C-bets all the time.
Well, he said above 80%. I'd love to see his frequency chart. Pockets here. He doesn't believe him. He thinks he might be able to do something.
He's
Here
gone
comes
the
the
raise.
raise here.
I love the raise.
Yeah, I love this play too.
I love the raise.
Axel doesn't believe him though. I'll tell you why. Because, Pockets just limped in under the small blind.
Yeah.
In the small blind. Didn't show any strength pre-flop.
Well, I mean, he's
King
going to
Queen's a
call
pretty
ace
decent
3, ace 8, pocket 3s.
Sure.
He might even call pocket 8s with, Hexel having him covered. So he's got a bit of the board, and I mean, he's probably picked up that Hexel's C-betting everything. He's also got a not a bad hand to check raise with on that board.
I just feel like Hacksaw here should. I think he's kind of sniffing it out. Yeah, he is too.
He is. With the king high. Ben's probably going to shut down unless he improves. Club.
I love this by Hexor, by the way. Absolutely love this. He
He's
sniffed it out a
picked
little
up the
bit.
club. Oh, that is a great turn for Ben.
Huge turn card for Ben Pockets.
The bet should get this done now.
13 outs, as you can see at the top of your screen.
He's probably going to fire out 60-odd% here.
Pot's 550. What do you reckon he's going to shoot out here? 400? Maybe a bit more?
350.
350?
Yeah.
I'll take the overs.
You take the overs?
I'll take
well,
the
let's
overs.
go. I'll scotch on it. I'll say less than 350. 350 is the line.
It could be right on the button
Thanks
too.
for the scotch, mate.
think
You
he-
go straight there. And
Good
get
on
there.
you, mate.
How much did he bet?
He's bet 450 actually.
Did he really?
I believe so. I think those sort of lavenderish.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, there's that scotch coming back this
no,
way.
it's coming your way.
Another day though. Another day
Yes.
though.
Should get out the way here. Lovely
Straight in the
turn
bin.
by Ben. Well played.
Quite like how Ben played that.
I love the way
Is
he played
that
it.
Jabber-esque?
I like the way he played it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Would you have done something like that yourself?
Did say I would check raise.
Okay,
you know.
yeah, all right, I got you.
Maybe you can. I'm mic'd up to him, you see. I'm telling him that.
You can see the V
Hard to
pips
tell
there.
him when we're half an hour delayed. No, lovely play. The great players are finding the check raises there. I mean, Ben's probably watching and he's c-betting so often,
How good's that backdrop there, man? Unbelievable. Just the
fantastic.
city of
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Again, when you're here in person, it is so much more amazing. Even though it looks amazing on screen, but when you're here in person, it's so much more.
So as you can see, Hacksaw here, 40% of the chips in play, 2.3 million, followed extremely closely by Ben Pockets, who's got 39%.
Played a great game, Ben.
But it's a double up for Ting, and he's back to the stack of Ben Pockets or Hacksaw. It's anyone's game.
Yep.
Essentially, is what I'm trying to get
I
at
mean, they're
there.
quite deep stack. Look at this. We're three-handed.
Sure.
Short stack's got 30 bigs. It's pretty cool. Good structures.
You like the structures?
The hash looks after everyone. mate. He always says, I got good structures. You go around these days, you see tournaments and it's, 15 big blinds, 20 big blinds. They're just trying to rush them through and, just an absolute pump. The hash actually makes it enjoyable. Post-flop play.
It's kind of funny because when he said to me, look, we're doing the Melbourne thing, and came to me and he said, put the schedule together, put the structures together, Joshy.
Oh, well, there we go. So there we go.
Yeah, so I said to Ash,
man.
I said, look, what do we want to do and how are we going to execute
It's
it?
the
And
way
he
to
gave
do
me
it.
the plan.
Yeah.
Tony gave me the plan.
And then
He
you put
said,
it all together.
this is what I would like.
Yep.
Put it together for me.
Yep.
So what you see is a hybrid approach, essentially,
Yep.
from Tony giving me the directions
no.
that he wanted for Melbourne
Yep.
and what he felt like the players in Melbourne would like to see.
Yep.
And then said, build it out for me. And I said, no problems. And this is what we got.
Fantastic, isn't it? Great job you've done. Ben Pockets with the pockets. Are we on? We are on.
We are on.
Ben Pockets with the
I had to turn it
pockets.
off because we couldn't make that story up. He's got another pocket.
That's unbelievable.
It's every second hand, this bloke.
Seriously. Ben Pockets. Have you ever seen a final table with this many pocket
I've
pairs
never seen
from
it
one
before. I reckon
player.
there's people in the background just railing there,
Yeah.
just writing to their friends who
It's
can't make it up.
unbelievable.
5-2-6 rainbow. Ting does pick up that.
5-2-6,
He
yeah.
picks up that gutter ball.
He does.
You know,
Ting's
he
in
also,
the big blind, yeah.
he also has that
Top four
overcard with the
defend.
jack.
In pocket here.
Pocket's first to act in the small blind with pocket tens here. 2.1 million in his stack, roughly. See what he does. He's got a C bet for sure. Got about 60. I reckon Ting might float here.
He's going to float one. He's got the gut shot. He's got the overcard.
Yep, that's
He
exactly
gets a
what
lot
he's
of
going to
turns
do.
even when he doesn't. He can come out donk leading and stuff.
Yeah,
as
for
well,
sure.
You know, so.
And does. Here comes the turn card.
Oh,
And
here
bingo,
we go.
if you don't
He
mind,
makes-
Charlie,
he
just
makes the gut shot.
the gut shot straight there.
Unbelievable. Is he going to donk lead?
Party's well and truly over for Ben.
Yeah,
He just needs that
Ben's
four ball to
checking this
chop it
one
up.
back, and he does.
And that's party over for Ben Pockets with his pockets. Ting's just hit that gutter ball right on the turn, if you don't mind, Charlie.
If you don't mind.
And Ben can't put him on a hand like a Jack 4 or anything like that, I can't imagine. You know, like
Oh, you know, Jack
not
Four's-
not often enough,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
you could say. You know?
I mean, you could put him on 6-4, 5-4, you know, Queen 4 suited.
Sure.
Did he check the river?
He went check on the turn, and then the river
Oh, sorry,
is
small
being
blind,
bet
big
right
blind.
now.
Yep, okay. So we've gone check. He checked back the turn then.
Yeah, he's check
Wow, he's
check on the
checked
turn.
back the turn.
Correct. After making it.
Wow.
He tried to
Pockets
sneak
is
it, make it a
hating
bit
this
sneaky,
raise.
you know?
I love the value bet by Pockets of tens, but he's going to get a rude shock when the raise pops out.
Here he is, just a handful.
He is
He's
getting
going
a
for a handful.
rude shock. God, he's going big. Is he going big?
It's like 400, it looks like. 400 clean.
Yep.
It
Okay.
does look like 400 clean.
Okay, that's not big.
And Pockets here with the pocket tens, realising now he might be in a little bit of trouble.
He's in a rude shock. As I said, he cannot believe the raise has popped out. So he's checked back. I thought it was button big blind. Check, bet, call. Then check, Ben, check back. But it wasn't. Small blind, big blind. Bet, call, check back with straight.
Yeah.
Bet, raise. Ben's like, what is going on here? How does this guy check back a four? What's he doing? I think he might hero here. Ting can be quite erratic. I can't see Ben folding this hand. He unblocks diamonds.
We might have to go double or nothing here. I won the
Double
first
or
one.
nothing.
Double or
We're
nothing.
going.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure,
I
fair
can't
enough.
see
So
Ben.
you reckon he's...
I reckon he's calling. I mean, I would struggle to fold here against someone like Ting. Oh my God, double.
Wow,
nothing.
there it is,
Oh
double
my
nothing.
God,
The
I'm
party's
just getting
over,
owned
mate.
here today. Lucky I'm charging it to Tony Hasham. Thanks, Hash. You guilty.
Yeah, good on you,
guilty,
Jabba.
Yes.
So the chip counts here is Jabba 0 and Josh Monk
mate,
2.
absolute blundering up here.
But back to the real action there.
I
you
would
can
have.
see
I would
there.
have. I would have. My head would have started wobbling when I got a raise after value betting tens. There, I'll tell you what. Would have been
Hacks-
shaken.
Hacksaw here with 2.25. Ben Pockets with 1.8. I've been caught off the floor, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my commentary here with Jabba, but I have things to attend to. So I'm going to put Adam Burke back into the hot seat here with Jabba. And thank you very much for watching and giving your comments on Facebook and YouTube and everything. And back to you, Adam. And looking forward to working with you throughout the week. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Good old Berkey's back, guys,
Yeah, back in the box.
and he's got a. What in for him?
Am I still on one
I
of
think it
monkeys?
just
Am
came.
I?
I think you're stealing one of monkeys. You snooze, you lose.
All right, three-handed here. Pretty good, decent size stacks too. It looks like.
Yeah, it is. There's lots of play going on. Some good play going on. Yeah. You've been away. Have you seen any of the hands?
Oh, I saw a couple of them,
Yep.
but had some business to attend to downstairs for some of the other tournaments,
Pockets played.
which is good. We've still got the
exceptionally well.
grind going on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. How many is left in the grind?
The grind's got 25 left, I believe, 39 in. And just for all you guys who are down here expecting to play the grind, there looks like there could be some overlay in it tomorrow.
Yeah. There is. I was saying there's some overlay. So
I just had a look. We've got 5 blind levels tonight, and we've got 2 blind levels left to play tomorrow.
Yep.
And the overlay's there. So if
the overlay is a big overlay there at the moment. So lots
anyone
of
looking for some
opportunity there.
value, the grind is definitely up there. Oh, look at this flop for these two guys. 10-4 versus 9-4. 9-4 of spades. 10-4 of clubs. We've got a 4 and 2 spades.
What's happened pre-flop here? Because we're just having a chat. Did we get? Are we in a limp pot or is raised call?
Looks like it was a raise to 140 by
raised
Ben.
button, call by. No,
And call 100.
small blind, big blind. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So Ben's raised small blind?
Yep.
No, Ben's big blind. Where are we going?
We'll get this.
We'll get it eventually.
We'll get used to these these decals eventually.
Ben pocket raise. So it's limp, raise, call. Gotcha.
There you go.
We got it. Check, bet, call. Or check, bet, waiting. Ben's bet, middle pair,
Interesting
flush draw.
spots
Beautiful
here from
hand.
Hexa.
Hard with Hexa here. Blind versus blind.
Yeah.
Good flop right now, but not much potential to improve. So it's very hard.
So he just
It's going
makes
to be
the call.
folding a bundle of turns. That's
Ooh.
a great turn for 10-4.
It is.
That's one of the best turns you could hope for.
You got
Probably gonna
9-4
go-
with the spades.
Probably going to go check here.
So since I've been gone, has Mr. Ben Pockets picked up more pockets?
Yeah.
he's been
I
picking
want to
up.
get a count.
You wanna
It
get a
is-
count?
It is unbelievable. It's gone check on the turn here. And I mean, that's
Wow.
Yeah. It's going to go probably check again, and 10-4 is going to get the chocolates, which is unbelievable.
With that
That's
9-4 and the spade
unbelievable,
draw.
You know, just the perfect run out where Ben doesn't put any more
I mean,
bets in. And
anything
Yeah.
over a 10, you got
Yeah,
the chop, and
yeah.
just yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And it's a decent sized pot here, 540,000.
Yeah. Every pot's pretty big at this stage, isn't it?
How much is the projected overlay? Well, it's hard to project overlays, Callum, but I mean, I think they need roughly 100 runners to
100 runners hit the guarantee.
hit the guarantee.
And what have
And
we got
they're
at the moment?
currently at 39.
So it's
so
quite a big overlay at the moment. So I expect to
we've-
seeing you down here
I think
tomorrow,
we've
Callum.
got. I think we've got 4 blind levels tonight and 2 blind levels tomorrow.
I mean,
So-
once you've all come down here, I'm telling you now, you're not going to want to leave. We're expecting huge numbers for the main as well. It's a 4-day one event. And as I said, once you step in here, there's so much to do outside of. There's bars. There's it's just a
The
great venue.
food's great.
Yeah.
The restaurants are good, and they do make a mean cocktail, as I've just found out.
Have we got is Hexel still on the tank on the river here?
Yep, still in the tank.
He's going to find a check. Don't see really the reason to bet, but we have seen him bet before with that queen on the 4-liner. He is betting again.
Oh, and betting
Wow.
big.
This is unreal. He's turned his hand into a bluff again.
What's that? 400,000 into a $540,000 pot. I say dollar chips.
He's going to fold, but he's got the best hand, and he's choosing to bluff these best hands a lot.
Oh, whatever gets the job done, right?
That's right. I said Excel's dangerous. He's very dangerous, and I know Ben Pockets has picked up on it because he's made some nice check raises because Excel's really going for it. So Ben Pocket's taken a bit of a hit the last couple of hands.
You can get that way when you start mixing it up with
Yeah,
three-handed and getting
yeah.
fancy with some hands. They say it off here for Hector on the button. I expect with the way he's been playing that
He'll definitely be finding the open here.
they'll be finding an open here somewhere. Rubbing his eyes. I know it's been a long day, but you just got to keep that momentum in you.
Keep that pressure on.
Keep that pressure on. Puts in the raise to 80,000.
King
Ben
Jack.
Pockets, King Jack off in the small blind. Looks like he makes the call.
Ben Pocket's playing a very small ball game. I think he realizes that he's he probably feels he's got an edge over these two, so he's really trying to take some small ball approaches, get post flop with them.
Oh. Ting calls. So we're going 3-way to the flop.
Queen 9-7 rainbow.
The open ender for Ting.
Interesting flop. We've
Ben-
got to see Hexa c-bet. I've been saying to Josh that was here, he doesn't stop c-betting. Let's see if he
Huge
does it
c-betting
again.
range.
Yeah, he's got a huge c-betting range. I've predicted it's 85%. We'll
That's-
see if he's c-betting here 3-way. We know it's going to be that. But he does find the check 3-way.
That actually got checked round. 3 clubs on the turn. Doesn't really do much for anyone, does it?
Pockets with the gut shot, the overcard, and the club blocker to bluff on club rivers. Checks it though. Wouldn't have been surprised if I saw a lead there by Ben. 8-6. Gonna want to bet here. Try and take the pot down.
So we've got check
No, he's
again.
checked again.
Hexa should be...
Hexel's probably going to check back again. Didn't bet the flop. Don't see a reason why he wants to bet the turn. Eight six, just happy to see a free card. Hopefully that Hexel. It's a bit dangerous for Hexel behind because he can bet. He
Yeah.
does check though.
Check
8-6
is
is
a
going to
good
go free to the river on these straight draws.
Ace-high's good,
Ace-high's
but
going to win.
Ben Pockets here. Club coming on the back and having the king of clubs.
See, if he did bet the turn Ben Pockets, he would
Yeah.
follow through on this river with that club blocker. Now he's probably just going to check.
Yep,
He's
check.
going to check through. Or is 8-6 going to come to life now, Berkey? No, he's checked through, and Hexel will check back and win this pot, surprisingly, I reckon.
There you go.
He'll
Ace-high
be
just holds.
surprised he wins this pot. Yeah. Wow. He'll rake this in with a bit of a smirk on his face, I would
Yes,
imagine.
he will. Small pots like that just help the chip lead just get that further
Just
away, doesn't it?
accumulating.
I mean, he's sitting here with just under half the chips in play.
And Josh has just come and taken his drink back off Perky.
I thought I'd confiscate it for a second, but... oh, no, he's
you're a
returned it.
legend,
Well
Josh.
played, Josh.
Ben Pockets. Very rare to not see him with a pocket pair.
The old 10-5 off. I got told once that's the best hand in poker.
Who told you that?
Oh,
Probably Tony Hasham,
yeah,
wasn't
it could have been. You can
Kings.
Kings. Kings for Ting.
Kings in the small blind.
Yeah, you can't make any straight in poker without a 10 or a 5. And if they're offside, you've got 2 shots at a flush.
There you go.
I wouldn't say wise wisdom, but what wisdom nonetheless.
Very true. Raise fold with Kings. How disappointing. Kings three-handed.
Yeah, King's 3-handed.
No action.
You hope
the one.
Hector behind you finds something.
2 even stacks there, and we got a chip leader, 2.7 mil.
What a great start to the Poker Fest in Melbourne, right?
Great start here at the
And it's,
APT.
once again, it's just great to see poker back in Melbourne.
That's the best thing.
You had,
isn't it?
you had
That's
Crown
the-
Poker
yeah.
had a great series.
Crown had a very good series. They always do a
Play
good
Live
job.
has had their first series. They've just opened up. Offer something different than Crown, just
Yeah.
the tournaments. And then you got APT coming down here running a great series at the Oakwood Premiere. And it's just poker's, just everyone's noticing it. Poker's back alive in Melbourne.
Poker in Melbourne is kicking off, and Hasham's hit it on
And there's
hit
just
it on the head. Really, honestly,
And it's
what he's
just
put up.
series
I
coming
can't
up after
rave
up.
more
and-
about it.
Yeah, it's,
Fantastic.
and as you guys will continue to say, you'll only see if you come down and check it out yourselves. There's actually events for everyone. Oh, Ace-5 suited for Hector.
Hexa, the
Hexa.
small blind. Pockets in
Small blind.
the big blind of Queen 6-0.
Puts the raise into 125,000.
3x.
Ben Pockets.
Pockets is going to defend.
Go see a flop.
King 5. Bottom pair. Nice flop for Hexa.
Bottom pair, backdoor diamonds.
Beautiful.
How often's ace-high just good here? Even if you didn't have the 5?
If you didn't have the 5 ace high is good
Yeah.
a lot of the times, yes. You're very happy with ace high on a King 5 board. Blind v blind.
Now, if your first act, are you leading out in this?
Hexel's been leading a lot heads up, so I expect him to lead again. Excuse me. Pockets might do something. He's got the 6 of clubs. He's got the queen high. He might float. Obviously, when he's got the queen of clubs, it's a better float. He might still float. He knows this guy's c-betting. Queen high and king 5. He's got the club.
Yeah, he obviously has noticed he's c-betting a lot, and it was a very quick call from Ben Pockets.
Turns a deuce.
Not much change there at all. Do you expect Hexer coming out with another?
He could bet again, for sure. He can check, bet. Lumpy doesn't fold. Either or.
The old fold.
Probably go bet check here, I reckon.
The old fold out of turn, no bet. Yeah, that's a
bet check
it's a
seems
bold
pretty
strategy,
decent.
Carton.
Don't go too big. What's in the pot here, Berkey? We
Got 470,000 in the pot.
470,000, yep. So 200,000-ish.
Yeah, so there's 12 big blinds in the pot.
Yep. Size is he choosing? Sizing a little bit up, is he?
It looks like he sized up.
1, 2,
We got 200
250?
270, 250,
275.
275.
Pockets will let it go.
He's still suspicious of him, though.
Wow.
He's very suspicious of him.
Wow.
He's noticed the c-betting a lot, and he gets the call here.
Wow, double call queen high. 10. Should go check. But Hexel's bet some... Continued to bet a lot, but I'd imagine he's going to check. I wonder if Pockets goes for the showdown, if the queen high, or he turns it into a bluff. Pockets is thinking, I beat some clubs. This guy c-bets a lot. Queen high could be good. Surprised he didn't let go of queen 6 in the turn, but understand the thought process at the same time.
Million in the pot. It's a very, very big pot here.
Exor's been loving to put in 3. Sort of like turning his hands into just betting. Like he's been doing that a lot. It's been getting in the chips. But I would imagine
mass
he's gonna,
pressure on.
Yeah, but I imagine like it's such a nice hand. He could just be going for pure value. This one would be more of a value bet, but you know, if you're ever going to check call something as well, not a bad one to check call. Interesting to see what he does. And even what do you think Pocket to do if he checks?
Or do you go to queen high with showdown, or do you try?
I mean, I wouldn't be
represent?
here on the turn of queen high, but if I got to the river, jeez,
I don't think he's going to get a chance to.
he's not. So he's going. He's choosing.
Oh, it's a decent sizing too.
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't actually put it in yet.
Okay.
I take that back.
Pot's 1 million.
Got $1 million in the pot. Deep in thought here. Many things to think about.
Sure is.
I mean,
he's
you've-
checked. I like the check.
I mean,
So
you've
this
just
is
been
now
called
gonna
down
be
twice.
Super interesting on what Ben decides to do. He probably shouldn't be here. Oh, he
Yeah,
does
check,
take the
check.
showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes the showdown just thinking like, I beat some clubs. This, you know, Hex has been coming up barreling everything. So super wide call by Ben.
Oh, so
I'd imagine
that surprises me.
he would have turned it into
Ben
a bluff.
Pocket's got a more aggression frequency.
Oh, you got the aggression frequency stats
Yeah.
on here. Oh, that's great.
No, we'll keep pumping up with new stats up here.
Yeah.
We've got to love a stat.
I'd imagine Pockets would have probably bluffed that on a river club. So if that river was the 10 of clubs, he probably pulls the trigger. Went for the showdown. That's I guess why they called the turn. Thought he was good. Super wide, but I can understand why he's calling.
Oh, geez, that's an odd sign seeing Hexer fold a hand, especially on the button, but because he likes to get in the mix.
6-7-0. Ben will limp. It's getting short. It's still, what is it, 40 bigs? Oh, sorry, not 40 bigs, 40k big blind. 20 or 4 bigs.
Queen Jack off here from Ting.
It's limp. Ting. Ben Pocket's a short stack now. It's a bit of a disaster last couple of orbits, unfortunately. Limp fold.
Puts the raise in, folds from the small line. Hexer with 57% of the chips in play.
Big chip lead at the moment.
Big chip leader. But it's all that pressure. Like some of these hands, he's
yeah.
really,
He has, yeah.
really put the foot down and it's easy. It's easy talking about it when you're sitting
When
on
you
the
can see
stream
the
and
cards,
you can see
of
the
course,
cards.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like when you're sitting there facing some of these bets that he's been doing, like
Yeah.
you're definitely in the blender for those things.
For sure. Yeah. I think Ben's done a good job in trying to work him out. I think he's picked up that he is being quite aggressive in c-betting. Hence he's called with the Queen 6. And he found the check raise with the King 4 of clubs on the ace high board. Backdoor clubs.
Got a raise in the button here from Ben Pockets with King 5 suited. Ting in the small blind, King deuce off. Lets it go. You'd imagine Hexa
In the big blind, he's probably going to defend.
Defend
Chip
this.
leader. Jack 7. Can't see him folding. He's chatting.
Yeah.
folded.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I am surprised.
Well, so far, he's surprised me out of most players.
Yeah. Three-handed. What are the payouts here? We've got 31k for first.
31k for first, 20k for second, and can't actually see third at the moment. Give me a second. And it's 14-2 for third. So still a fair bit of money in play here. Ting with the 7-3 suited, raises to 80 on the button. Ben Pockets with the Queen 10 off. Going to defend in the big blind. Go to a flop. Bottom pair here for Ting. 2 overs for Ben.
2 overs, backdoor flush.
Backdoor straight draws, yeah.
Versus a C-bet.
So we're going to check C-bet. Yep,
At
50,000.
50k, I don't think
see him
Ben's
folding
going
this.
anywhere here. Call, I think, is the play. Can't see him finding a check raise. No, he's going to reach for chips. Looks like he's raising.
He's put in the raise in 200,000. 175, excuse me. What do you think of this play, Jabba?
I think it's creative. I think it's definitely better to call. He's got 2 overs to some cards that Ting's going to elect to bluff on the Queen and the 10. He's got some backdoor spades, backdoor straights. He can blow himself off the hand here. And the stack depth, I just prefer calling.
Yep.
But Ben's been playing quite aggressively and as well, and he's going with his reads, and he's playing a really good game.
Just the call here from Ting.
Ben's going to pick up a lot of turn equity
There'll be
here where he gets to barrel.
lot of turns here. That can,
That's not one of them. He should,
yeah,
he should shut down there.
Yeah, as soon as we
Yeah.
as you said that. It really
He's bloating that pot up at 50k. It's quarter pot. He can just call 2 overs, backdoor. Those cards he hits get bluffed at a high frequency.
and now he's
really
looking
nice
at an
hand
SPR of 1 or close to 1.
Just because you call queen high as well, can still, when it goes check, check, turn, he can come and probe rivers. On this 2 river, I know the guy's got 7-3, but a lot of times it just wins it with queen high, and you might fold king high.
Yeah, just the bet here from Ting. Straight up fold from Ben.
Yep, fine.
Feel like I gave away some chips there on that
Yeah.
raise. Could have got away from it much easier if he just called.
Yeah. You can find
But-
some other raises with the, the 1 over to the 10.
But I guess that's why I'm sitting here and he's sitting there.
That's it. He's played a solid game, as I said, Ben. Very, very solid game.
Ben, the short stack here was 700,000. But no, I think there's plenty left in him. You can definitely see he backs himself in a lot of the moves he makes.
He does, yeah. Ben's been playing poker for a long time.
Oh, card exposed, that's fine.
Ben pockets now, king at 8. What do we got here? We got 17-ish bigs. He's all in. King 8-0. Oh, he's going to get called here. He's going to have to hit.
I do not see him getting away from this one.
No, he won't be folding this one.
Asking for the count. I think we know what's coming here. How many bigs did we say it was?
17, is it?
17?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's a bit big to jam in the small blind, or do you reckon that's the right move?
I mean, he can jam it if he
He can
likes,
jam it, yeah. I mean, I'm just asking because
you know.
we know how. Yeah. I like to joke about these things, but I'm trying to learn for you while I'm doing this as well.
17 bigs, yeah. It's fine. I mean, he's going to have the best hand so often. Picking up the blinds is so important.
It is,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, he's going to find the call here, though, unfortunately, and Ben's going to have to improve.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, he is. I think he's going to find it, though. What do you think?
I definitely see him. Well, I don't want to say definitely. Let's say
Blind versus blind, you know.
most likely. I'm going to say
it
most
doesn't-
likely.
You know, 700K, 17 bigs.
But Ting has been the dark horse. He's made some moves out of there that where I wasn't expecting some moves to be made.
That's right, he has. He
He
finds
has found the
it.
call.
So Ben will need to hit to stay in the tournament.
Yep. Ben here with the king 8 off at risk against the a6 suited.
Oh, that's
Ah,
bad
there's
news.
an ace on the flop.
Some backdoor straights.
We need some backdoors,
He
and
is in
I think
the
that
showers.
well played from Ben.
Very,
No, I
well,
like the
very
game.
good game by Ben.
Played well. Take third out in the opening event here has just been great. 14,000 for him. He's played very well.
Good game, Ben.
Yep, so who's the button and small? Okay, so button small blind?
All right, it looks like the tournament's been paused here. There's word of a deal. We're going to have a quick chat. We'll get back to you, and I'll let you guys all know what is going on. So, yep. I mean, the stream's been great, guys. Appreciate everyone watching.
Cheers, guys.
We will let everyone know what is going on here and what the deal's going to be.
It's okay, he'll come and explain it to you. APT have one different rule, so the boss is coming to talk to you about it.
All right, it looks like we've done a deal here, guys. It sounds like from what we're getting that it's going to be a complete chop down the middle. They're going to do a quick chip count. Whoever has the most chips will take the win and the Dracakis ring. So they're doing a quick count now. But the deal has been made. We are splitting this down the middle, 50-50. And it's been a great game by all. These guys both played a great game. Hexer was super aggressive, and it really paid off for him.
Great watching, wasn't it?
Fantastic watching. I love seeing when you get on these tables and there's just action over again. People are really excited about, playing hands and getting out there and really mixing it up with these guys.
What a great first event, eh?
And we're looking forward to the grind tomorrow.
Everyone in that chat that said to me they're coming tomorrow, I expect to see you here. Leroy, don't let me down, mate.
Now remember, we're looking at some overlays here, so plenty of overlays. Come down to the grind, and you'll definitely be playing with some of these superstars down here.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
All right, we appreciate everyone.
Ciao. Just straight down the gut.